Well, what's going on, Chad? Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. How's everybody doing today? Oh my, I hope we all having a beautiful day, rested up and stuff. Whether you're at home, at work or something, at least, you're doing something, doing much better than Phil, you know what I'm saying? As for me, I'm doing pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. I would have streamed much earlier today. I was planning on streaming around about 12. But real life got in the way and I got home a little late taking care of some things. What up, Anthony? What up, Anthony? How you doing, my man? What is going on? We're just gonna wait a few more minutes, get more people to come in, check out, see what else is going on. And yes, I've been trying to get my stream elements up and running. I'm still learning about it. It's gonna take me a little extra time, ladies and gentlemen. But I will, get used to that. But mostly I'll be streaming from OBS. Anthony, that is very, very good. Very good. By the way, you still got your leftovers from Thanksgiving? Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna get that fixed. Trust me, your boy's still learning some other stuff about stream elements and Steam elements. So give me some time. Give me some time. Still getting used to streaming. Oh, that's good, Anthony. That is good. That is. You know, we cover good old Mass Effect 2. His, you know, this is how you don't play. And I am aware that there's another This is how you don't play Mass Effect 2, the first one. I was debating if I was going to cover that, the very first one, but then I thought about it, I was like, it doesn't make sense to cover 2, This is how you don't play of Mass Effect 2, so I'm gonna do the second one from Outsiders. And don't worry, Anthony, don't worry. This is not gonna be a 1 hour podcast of me talking about nonsense. You know how Phil does. No, all right, chat. All right, chat. Let's actually get into this. Let's see what kind of grand foolery we got tonight. And of course, as always, OBS does the wrong thing. Hold on. And there we go. Now let's get on start with this famous little episode here.
Being very honest with all you guys out there, I don't give a crap about you. This is how you don't play anymore. I don't. They can't use the nasty comments anymore because my comments have been off for 2 years on YouTube. So I don't care about that. If they want to do edited style content videos, you know, abridging my playthroughs and say I suck at a game, I don't give a fuck. I haven't cared for a long time. Let them do it. It's not gonna. If anything, I've proven still being here after 11 years, those videos are not gonna end me. If anything, a lot of them give me more attention sometime. So I don't care. Let them do it, right?
And my chat, this is past Phil talk about that. This is the same thing that Phil says this very day. Mind you, he decides to get more praises to This Is How You Don't Play, where back then he always liked to go to war with them for no good reason.
Shout out to the Outsider who just gave me $3. So thank you, Phil, for the content. Been watching for a while. You're a big inspiration to me. The reason I started making videos in the first place. Thank you very much to the Outsider, the $3 tip, and Maya the. Ladies and gentlemen, DSP here for a momentous occasion, in my opinion anyway. 10 years later, 10 years later, I am checking out Mass Effect 2 for only my second playthrough ever. I've only played this game once before.
And I want to say big shout out to Outsiders actually speeding this part up because from what I understand, he talked for too long instead of getting the gameplay, which is not surprising when it comes to Phil anyways.
So 10 years, the game obviously, you know, is a lot of amazing. My question is one, 10 years level up,
oh Jesus. See what I mean, chat? See what I mean? How long he's been talking before he finally gets to the game?
The game has Paragon and Renegade. My first playthrough of all the Mass Effect games, I almost always try to do full Paragon, right?
You try to go mix a little bit, even though in real life, Phil, you're more of a renegade, a punchable renegade.
I try to do the goody two-shoes choices, the good side choices. This time around, I'm going to actively make this second playthrough something where I'm going to try to do all the renegade choices, okay?
Just like how you want to do in real life.
Which is really neat. And I got all the DLCs. I have every single DLC for the game available, thanks to those who helped me.
Jesus Christ. Even Outsiders, you know, sped this up and he's still talking.
So whatever happens with
this is past Phil, the same Phil to the same Phil to this very day.
All side missions, all expansions are all in here. So this is going to be like a complete run when you really think about it. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mass Effect 2.
And by the way, chat, for all my Mass Effect fans out here, can we all agree that Mass Effect 2 is literally the best in the whole franchise? Storyline-wise. Now, combat, you can say Mass Effect 3, that's fine. But storyline-wise, Mass Effect 2, overall, the best of the franchise. And I will still play to this very day.
My second run ever. Should be pretty neat. Oh, man.
Which reminds me, Of all the characters in Mass Effect 2, who are your personal favorite? Again, knowing me, well, should I say squad mates? Let me be honest, squad mates. I'm still gonna go with Garrus and Tali because I'm a big fan of those two from Mass Effect 1. But what's your favorite in Mass Effect 2?
10 years. A lot's changed in 10 years, dude. Like I said, having a camera just pointing at my TV and doing a couple hours of gameplay every night when I got home from work. Pretty different. Thank you, Honest Fan, for 108-bit cheer. Thanks for telling us about your burning asshole. We appreciate that.
Oh boy, here we go. Of course, we gotta talk about burning assholes. Hilarious, he talks how much his stuff has changed right before someone donates. yeah, exactly. The rest of the part says otherwise.
We all wanted to hear that here. As the Mass Effect 2 playthrough starts up. Thanks, man. So I'm going to leave it at standard difficulty. A lot of people had issue with this. I was talking about it on the pre-stream today. I'm leaving it on normal because even though I could do veteran or hardcore, I only have a limited amount of time to play this game before new releases start coming out.
And it's kind of funny. I just now noticed this. Even Passfield was busy shaking his legs over there.
This year, roughly 3 weeks to a month. I don't want this being a playthrough that gets stuck because I put on veteran and now it's so hard to beat certain parts I end up going double the length. I'm not doing that, okay?
I mean, here's the funniest thing, Passfield. If you didn't want to take it too long, you could have put it just on easy and just breeze through it. Or is it narrative? One of the two from what I can remember, chat. Hey, that part. Hey, what's up, Home Alone? How you doing there, my man? What's going on? How's your Saturday, by the way?
We're not going to auto level up. Yes, I do want squad power usage. Yes. And yes, autosave, absolutely. Alright, here we go. Electronic Arts presents a BioWare production.
You know what game this is.
Back when BioWare was still good. Before Anthem. Before Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, and before you touch the franchise and completely ruin it. Hey, Rowdy, what's going on, my man? How you doing there? What's going on, brother? Same to you, Home Alone. Same thing with you, my man. You had still got plenty of leftovers, Home Alone? What about you, Rowdy?
Correct. I did everything wrong. The elusive man with his bionic eyes. In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel space station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. Commander Shepard led the defense, saving the Citadel but at great cost. Now there's no way you could possibly read that.
It's just a recap, Phil. It's just a recap of what happened back in Mass Effect 1. I'm doing well for the most part. How about you? I'm doing pretty well, Rowdy. I'm just over here enjoying my Saturday. Like, I would have streamed much earlier today, but as, you know, just got busy in real life. I'm still eating on leftovers and dessert. hey, listen. Nothing wrong with that. The best thing to have is leftovers because then you don't have to spend any more money on food. You can have them last for a good while.
10 years later, I still can't read that. It was too fast. Oh my God, it's Seth Green. He's still in it. He didn't take him out.
Running silent.
Phil, it's just Mass Effect 2. Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Ow!
That's Liara.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. That was a little loud too for me in my ears. Holy crap. Sorry, chat. No bad time for a shout out. I remember when DSP said he wouldn't do shout outs except during loading in between parts. He still does that. DSP still believes the same way. Exactly, Anthony. He still does. He still does.
They damn well better. Spartan King did 110-bit cheer. He said, which series is better in your opinion, Uncharted or Mass Effect? That's a tough question. Both have amazing stories. Both have pretty good gameplay. Honestly, I don't think I can on the fly make a choice between the two. I like them both. Thank you for the cheer, Spartan King. Biggest cheer of the day so far. All right, so Renegade.
See, the funniest thing in Mass Effect 2, well, no, there were certain parts in Mass Effect 2 that were timed, and luckily this part wasn't. You know, you had to do time for certain time of the actions in Mass Effect 2. You had those, so he's luckily it was just a regular conversation.
Choices, they damn well better. Go to the car.
Okay, he has Liara, so that's either telling me that he let Ashley. Yeah, he more likely let Ashley die. He more likely did.
Cockpit. No saving? Why not? Oh, dude, it's time to collect some palladium, iridium, platinum, and element 0. Let's do it.
Oh, that's the video. I was like, what the hell? I thought I had someone else play in the background.
Right, the intro. Well, Joker, if your arm's fucked up too, I don't think you're gonna be a very good pilot with no legs and only one arm, so I'm throwing you out into space.
I swear his lack of humor is just pathetic.
No! Whee! Ouch. That's gotta be a concussion.
Shepard hit in his back, not his head. In order to get a concussion, you have to literally get hit in the head.
Oh, look at that. They used at least 50% of their effects budget right there on the first scene.
Whatever,
The rest of
Phil.
the game is all text-based. Retro Jim Cheers, I played both Mass Effect 1 and 2 100%, and I never played the third one. My only knowledge of the third game was hearing the drama about the bad ending. In reality, the third game wasn't bad. It was the ending that was bad, you know? Oh, here we go. So, Mass Effect Genesis interactive story backstory comic where we get to make choices.
Will you cover This Is How You Don't Play Dead Space Edition? Yeah, I'm going to cover that after Mass Effect. Actually, yeah, I'm going to cover that after I do This Is How You Don't Play Mass Effect 3 Legend Edition. I'll cover that one too. What I'm trying to do, chat, is pretty much Saturdays. Just cover This Is How You Don't Play for some giggles and laughs. Go over his old, gameplay, the ones he did in the past, just how pathetic. And then Sundays, I try to keep it more like a recap for that stream. I'm also going to try to stream one time during the week to do it like a quick catch up on this other nonsense. But I also want to, start to apply my own gameplay in my streams at times. Because there are times where he does get boring and repetitive.
Yeah, here we
Why do I
go.
always say that before a mission? Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent.
Oh, I know what this is covering. Okay, if you got Mass Effect 2, the Legendary Edition back in the day, it came with the book Genesis where it goes over how Liara recovers Shepard's body. I forgot about that.
With a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant.
It's quite shocking. Oh, wait, never mind. I take it back. I take it back.
The connection I shared with Liara.
Oh, yeah, she is alive in
Commander,
this
I
one.
knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Apparently, he went in with a fresh character for Mass Effect 2, so it's actually picking choices for him to set up for Mass Effect 2. That's what happened. All right.
The mission comes first.
Oh, no surprise. The mission comes first, Mr. No Romance.
That's right. We streamed No Games at a 200-bit cheer. That's the top cheer of the night. I said, would you do at least one of the girlfriend missions? Each girl has unique storyline missions that are pretty funny. Don't worry, we won't tell Kat. I have no interest in them.
And it's funny here, chat. It's funny. He was like this back in, this was what, 20... Oh god, I might be getting this wrong. This is one to say he replayed this 10 years after Mass Effect 2 came out. So you look at like mid 2020s, I want to say, or maybe mid 2010, something like that. I know I'm way off. But the funniest thing is when he first came on the scenes of YouTube, he had no problem making sexual jokes about women. Which also reminds me, after I do This Is How You Don't Play Dead Space Edition, I do want to cover her This Is How You Don't Play Halo. I seen a decent amount from when he played Halo CE through Atlas the Bookkeeper with him and John Howard playing. It was horrible. I gotta cover that just to see how way worse it is. Hey Mars Champion, how you doing there? He doesn't want to make any relationship choice in the game when he's getting married. Well, the funniest thing is Mars Champion at this time, I don't think he was married to Kat. Yeah, I believe he was dating Kat at the time. I want to say, I could be wrong at this point, but I don't think he was married yet.
Dude, I'm serious now.
But you actually are right, 100%. Any relationship choices he doesn't want in any game.
37 years old. I'm married man. I'm a married man. I
All right, never mind. I was wrong. He did get married here. I was wrong.
have no reason to have waifus. I have no reason to do romance missions in video games. I have nice romance in my real life. I don't need simulated fucking romance in my video games, okay?
This is why I wish I had a soundboard, but Phil, at the times where you and Panda were dating, when she was, you know, give you the signs like, hey baby, come on, let's do it. You were so oblivious. So I highly doubt you actually have any real romance with Kat, even back then as to now.
So I have no desire whatsoever to do stupid romance missions in a video game. Not in an RPG, not in a fucking Yakuza game, not in any game. I don't need to do romance missions. So
Married dating doesn't matter. As soon as Kat came into the picture, yeah, true. That's true, Mars Champion.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Venezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures.
Novaria, oh yeah. The bug
He ordered
monsters.
Venezia to use the same
The
technique
Rachni.
Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
Surprised he remembers that.
The Queen
Hey,
drove
Zombie
them,
fan, what's going on?
They weren't happy.
This is just him showing that he views games romance cuz compared. Yeah, exactly.
With the information.
Home Alone. Oh yeah, DSP might have made
Saren had
wait, hold on.
indoctrinated her.
Yep.
Shut for a sec. Oh yeah, DSP might have loved Kat a few times early on, but I probably yeah. I think it was awkward. Phil probably would do that nervous laughter when she got close. You know, I think Home Alone. You know, I think you might have a point. Maybe at the very beginning, you know, because remember, Kat cheated on Superman with Phil here. So maybe in the very beginning, she's like, "Oh, this Phil guy, you know, something goes on." And maybe in the very beginning, they tried to do something, but knowing Phil, it just went south incredibly fast.
He had somehow acquired the ability to control.
Now, I mean incredibly fast, like,
So we had to kill her.
as in he tried to get close to her, and she was like, "Motherfucker, get away from me."
Her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
We're doing renegade choices, so we killed the queen.
No
Doesn't matter
surprise.
anyway.
Take the chance.
It really doesn't
I had a
matter.
mission to do.
So, nice try, but wrong!
I don't think DSP is attracted to men like of others. I just think he has a little. Home Alone, you're definitely not wrong on that, because there's been plenty of times where he does these comparisons to kids, and this is where I get annoyed, because it's like, dude, why do you constantly compare sexuality with kids? Keeping the real Queen Liar leads to a dialogue option. Oh yeah, obviously this leads to in Mass Effect 2. Okay, hold up, spoilers. I know it's been out for a long time. But for those who never played Mass Effect 1, if you keep the Rachni alive, the Rachni Queen alive, there's a dialogue where certain Asari in Ilum that the Rachni Queen saves. So that part is accurate. Killing the Queen gives a fake Rachni. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing.
Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal
I mean, like a frustrating teenager would.
It has no effect on
with.
anything.
True. That's another good point, Home Alone. That's another good point. The only thing
Guess
is,
what? Wrong.
I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer.
the only thing with that with Home Alone is, let me stop for a sec. The only thing that was Home Alone, yes, he like a teenager, but the problem is Phil likes to go straight to a kid, an infant and stuff, because he's always been saying, "What are you, a horny 2-year-old? What are you, a horny 5-year-old?" It's like, Phil, why do you compare that to a 5-year-old? Like, no 5-year-old thinks like that. You know, that's why I get annoyed with him with that.
That's right. Oh, it's the music. I love it. It's got all the
Sarah
classic
was breeding
music.
an
This
army
is
of
sweet.
Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy.
I know, that photo. Holy crap.
That's right.
Mindless beasts that
And the
obeyed
funniest thing
Saren's
is, Home
will
Alone, he tried to get
and
that photo
destroyed
taken down
the
years
base
ago.
And all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
That's right.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Now, if we're doing Renegade, it means I would have had to kill Rex, right?
Fucker. There's a photo of him. Yeah, zombie fan. Yeah, that's why I paused. This is like, why? Why would you kill Rex? Rex works great. Either Paragon or Renegade. There's no reason to kill off Rex. Literally the best character in Mass Effect. Like, dude, why? Why, Phil? This is why I wish you could. I could literally press Phil. You make me angry, Phil. Jesus, why? Thank you, zombie fan. Thank you. Exactly. You can say Rex as a Renegade. I don't know why he would still have Rex killed off.
But if you keep
And mind you, zombie fan, this is how you don't play Mass Effect 2, not Legendary, because the Legendary Edition, Phil skipped that one. He said he said that Mass Effect 2 was filler. Yeah, filler.
Rex alive, he shows up in the future games. I don't think he shows up in this one, right? No, he does show up in this one, doesn't he? I'm trying to remember.
Yes, he does show up in this one. He shows up in all three, Phil. Guess what? You keep him alive, he becomes the leader of Clan Urtnot on Tuchanka.
Or is it the third game he shows up in if you keep him alive? Oh, I can't remember.
I haven't played this game in a long time, and even I can still remember that you keep Rex alive, he pops up in Mass Effect 2 as the leader of Clan Urtnot.
It's only the second game that I don't care, but it was the third, oh man.
Let's go back one more time, chat. I want you to hear that.
Everyone wants me to save him, but the renegade choice would have been to kill him.
Wait, hold on. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong thing. No wonder I couldn't. No one didn't go back. Sorry.
Right. Remember, the third game he shows up in if you keep him alive. Oh, I can't remember. If it's only the second game, then I don't care, but it was the third.
Only the second game he don't care. Phil, you know how many awards Mass Effect 2 got? And how many times it got nominated? Because the story itself was so great. You know how many twists and turns in Mass Effect 2? I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. It literally actually, I mean, besides Mass Effect 1's story, the combat in Mass Effect 2, sorry for hitting the mic, chat, in Mass Effect 2 literally turned around and really set Mass Effect on a high pedestal, I want to say. I was about to say a high path.
Oh man. Everyone wants me to save him, but the renegade choice would have been to kill him.
No, Phil, Renegade, you could still save Rex. I don't understand the reason why you would kill off one of the best characters in the franchise. But then again, knowing Phil, he likes to go the opposite dumb route. I mean, well, we can go to Baldur's Gate 3. When he didn't romance with anybody, he ended up having the gay romance.
Right? Alright, we'll keep him alive.
Oh, so he does keep alive. Thank God.
I tried,
Yep.
but I wasn't fast enough.
Zombie fan, I said this before and I'll say it again.
Yeah, we're gonna save Ashley.
Rex is like the Italian uncle that you want on your side. And he is so good. And the funniest thing is, and I think I said this before in my last year, I'll say it real quickly. When I first saw Rex, when they first showed him, I'm like, oh, just your typical bounty hunter. Boy, was I wrong. Once I got to learn about his backstory and who he is, I'm like, this is an uncle I want to keep right here. This is an uncle I want to keep right here.
Hayden sucks.
One more time, Chad.
I tried,
Yep.
but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
Yeah, we're gonna save Ashley. Caden sucks.
We're gonna save Ashley because Caden sucks. Okay, asshole.
Shitty
was a
character.
good man and a great soldier.
I always saved her.
I played all three games and I did his side quests in the hour when I got. Yeah, same thing, zombie fan. The same thing. And the funniest thing is, the very first time, I'm gonna shut him up for a second because you know I feel like to talk through all this nonsense. The funniest first time I remember getting his family, I didn't know what it was. It was some random side mission. I brought him along, fighting whatever. All of a sudden, the dialogue popped up for his armor. I was like, oh snaps! And I didn't know if you get his family armor, which this dummy forgot about. It actually helps you with the speech check on Vermeer.
Flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Well,
Before he continues, zombie fan, quick question. did you save the council, or you just let them pretty much throw into the wolves?
If it was a true renegade playthrough, you would have killed them. You would have sacrificed them. Fuck it.
The council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign.
Same here. I say the council, no matter what. Paragon, because it's the right thing. Renegade, well, they proven to be useful, so either way, there's a reason to keep them alive. Not only that, but what this dummy fails to realize is there's two ways. I know it's not a big deal in Mass Effect 2, but in Mass Effect 2, there's only two ways you gain your Spectre status back. Is either by the council, or if you have Jesus Christ, Phil, that's how many bans on Kick now? This dude's he has a fetish for just banning people for no good reason.
That's right. So we're gonna make custom mail. Here we go.
Thank God, because I was about to speed up too. I don't want to see him do this whole custom making his character. Why am I not surprised? That dude has a ban hammer fetish. He just bans anybody for any reason. He's already got my account banned as soon as I call him out when he first came on Kick. And the funniest thing is, he has not banned me on Twitter, and I still be calling him out. By accident, Home Alone, because I was like, huh? Oh yeah, that happens. Don't worry, I done that Home Alone too. I had done that. You know, you fat finger. Just go ahead and replace that again, Dashbear, that's all. Oh Lord. That's alright, Home Alone, it happens, it happens. I've done that too myself. Or even with my mouse, I do that by accident. Alright, you know what? We're gonna speed this up. I know outsiders trying to speed this up, and I appreciate that, but Lord have mercy, we're gonna speed this up.
Your goatee's patchy because now I have so many white hairs in my goatee, it doesn't look dark anymore. So we could go with that. That's the patchy goatee right there, see? Mindoir, or Mindor, a small border colony in Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor.
What happened? Home Alone by accident, fat finger. That's what happened, Dashbear. No, he didn't write a naughty word. It was by accident. It was by accident. No, Dashbear, it was by accident. It was by accident. Don't worry, my man. It was by accident.
Or slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn. You were an orphan raised in the streets of the great metropolis discovering Earth. You escaped the life of crime.
It was by accident, my Home Alone, Dashbear. Don't worry. It was totally by accident.
That sounds good. If you're a renegade, it's probably because you grew up in the mean streets. You were doing crimes and stuff to survive, and that's how you became. Yeah, I like that. Earthborn.
Reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic.
I'm glad I skipped the rest of this part.
Initial results show promise.
He's not the real Shepard. You're a clone of Shepard. The original Shepard died, but then they cloned you, which is pretty fucking nuts.
What? Phil, you are Shepard. You meet your clone in Mass Effect 3. It was friendly fire by accident. It was friendly fire by accident.
Wrong. You're wrong. Oh god, I don't remember how to do this. Highlight individual notes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all
I forgot about this. This part I did forget about. Holy crap. Oh, now I remember. The way you do it with this puzzle, ladies and gentlemen, if you highlight first, you click on that one, go to the other one. But if you click too early on the button, you will be able to see if which one connects. You actually have to hover over it before clicking on it to see which button matches with what.
Right. There we go. Okay. I don't remember that at all. I seriously don't. 975 credits. Why are they telling me to switch weapons back? I don't want to do that.
It's a tutorial. It's telling you your controls, your buttons, all that, Phil.
At least I know how to do it. It's like a quick swap.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money.
Ah, Steve Bloom. I forgot he did many characters in Mass Effect 2.
Elusive man.
Wish he'd kick a little more in my direction.
That's not the elusive man. That's one of the side characters, Phil.
Once in a while.
And how did you confuse the elusive man with that? That's Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen has a very distinctive voice.
Yeah, so basically you're the first ever human reconstruction and it costs an insane amount of money to rebuild you. But they feel that you're key to the, you know, the humanity surviving. You need to survive, so...
Because Shepard fought and actually helped to kill the helped to kill the Reaper.
Oh boy. Ouch.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. Bet she's still the same old ice queen.
Huh.
Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe...
Jasper, yes. The franchise is really good. In my opinion, if you could try to find the the Legend Edition is also great too, but you could find the original trilogy, you get a lot of you still, even with the Legend Edition, you get the DLC. The only DLCs you don't get is Pinnacle Station, which was even at that time, but is that 1.5 speed? No, but you know what? Let's do it 1.5. Let's do 1.5 because I figure even past fleet just takes too long. We'll put 1.5 and it's the highest. Oh yeah, that is the highest for 720p. Okay, yeah, let's put it 1.5.
She is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
All right. Well, move on to the dollar. He's demanding trisexual Shepard. He said those videos were godlike, one of the most hilarious ones of your streaming lifetime. Hey, right then I wasn't even streaming. I wasn't streaming when I played Mass Effect 3, was I? Actually, maybe I was at that point. I can't even remember because I don't remember when Mass Effect 3 came out. I want to say
Actually, Dasher, great call because he would have taken too long with this. Great call.
it was like 2012, 2013, so maybe not. I can't really remember. But I don't know what we're gonna do. The thing is, we're doing renegade choices, and I don't know what opens up with renegade choices. I guess we're gonna find out.
Phil, remember, Paragon, you being nice Shepard. Renegade, you being Dick Shepard. Plain and simple.
Okay then. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I played Legend Edition. It was great. I'm not as hardcore into the game as many others. That's fine. That's fine. I do have the Legend Edition. I just haven't gotten around to play because I've been doing other stuff. But the only other reason I haven't played also is because I just again doing other stuff, and I know what the story is, and the story is great either way. I remember when this game first came out back in 2000 and I'll look up later. I forgot what year Mass Effect 2 came out. I know it was a couple years after Mass Effect 1.
I broke the dialogue for no reason.
I think 2010.
What's that?
Oh, 2000. Don't worry, I'll look it up later, chat.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What am I
It's another puzzle, Phil. Figure it out.
doing? Wait, what? Huh?
Phil, if you look, and I don't have the mouse the mouse cursor on here, but Phil, pay attention to your left hand. When you see where all those other little things are, it's telling you to match it with that. Hello, it's called a code. It's called a puzzle. You got to figure out. See how many you got down here, Phil? You have to figure out where each one fits at. I'm tuned in with these. I'm in tune with DSP. I can't watch. Exactly, Dash, because it's exactly. It's got to be 1.5.
I don't know what this is. Wait, what?
It's a puzzle, Phil.
What? How? I don't know how this works.
Jesus Christ.
How do I know what to push?
Phil, why are you constantly keep clicking on the ones with the X?
Oh, I'm looking. I didn't even look up there. I'm looking to match a code segment. Like that right there.
Now he looks up. Now
I
he
didn't
looks
even look
up.
at the top at first. Jake D. Snake subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Jake D. Snake. I appreciate that. And someone whose name I'm not going to say tipped me $5.
No, 22. Okay, so it was okay. So then if it was 2010, either 2010 or 2009.
All right.
Wait, am I clear?
That's right.
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Nothing's going to stand in our way. Not tonight. How much for the massive tip animation? $20. It's I think it's $4 for the standard animation, $4.20 for the Yaban Ganjaman animation.
Jesus
$10 for the
Christ.
death base and $20 for the massive tip animation. That's the levels.
Quite sad he puts every... Okay, so they came out in 2010. Okay. And it's quite sad that Phil puts everything through a doggone paywall. Everything through a paywall. Like, dude, there's no need to put every single thing through a paywall. Why don't you just go ahead and just stream the game for free for crying out loud? Let people have fun.
I know, I hate it. I'm tired of talking about the fucking money. I'm tired of it. What's funny is 10 years ago, you look at this, you wouldn't even bat an eye. Now you look at it like, damn, those textures are bad on there, right? But 10 years ago, this was like standard and good. You know, the character models are pretty damn good. If you look at the character models.
Phil, the game came out in 2010 on the Xbox 360. At that time, it was pretty well advanced. So, of course, going at this point in time, it's going to be very dated. Yeah, definitely Richard came out in 2007 because the reason I remember that is at the same time, I know Halo 3 came out either 2006, 2007, around that time. I mean, Halo 3. And that's how I went from Halo 3 to Mass Effect completely. Because before Mass Effect, I was a big Halo fan.
But, obviously, some of the textures and everything are kind of underwhelming. I've never been a graphics aficionado, I guess. I just never will have.
No, you are a graphics whore, Phil.
Why is there no sound? It's completely silent.
I know, I know. Home Alone is gonna be. This could be 20 years since Mass Effect. Well, the Mass Effect franchise actually launched. Tell you the truth, Phil remembers, and your reaction was priceless. So glad the humor wasn't lost. Not gonna bother you with it anymore. But that was funny 10 years ago. It can't be. Yeah, again. Oh, that's super. Oh wait, I didn't realize that's somebody donated. Holy shit. I remember Halo 3 and Mass Effect came out around the same time. It was like, listen, Home Alone, at that time, that's when games were really games. Before, well, no, even back then, they were really good. They didn't take a shit until, I want to say, during the launch of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. That's when games took a shit.
Completely silent. During the hacking, right?
Holy shit. Yeah, you're right, Dashbeard. They are the same. Because I know Halo 3, they both came out at the same time. I think Halo came out a month or two before Mass Effect 1, I want to say. I believe it came up a month or two before Mass Effect.
Well, here we go. So basically this guy referencing a joke that I made 10 years ago that people found incredibly offensive and basically got me banned from Blip TV for. He just gave me another $20. He says, Phil remembers
It was funny 10 years ago. It was so funny Blip banned him permanently. It was so funny he didn't immediately go to YouTube and make the same kind of jokes. He's really lucky he uploaded on Blip and not on YouTube. Oh yeah, if he did that on YouTube, he would have been cooked. And rightfully so.
Action was priceless. Glad the humor isn't lost. Not going to bother you with this anymore. What's funny 10 years ago can't be reinterpreted through woke lenses of today. Have a good day. And I mean, he's got a good point. Basically, what he's saying is, why is it 10 years ago we can make certain jokes in comedy, and then all of a sudden now today everything's like irreverent, or not irreverent, but like not allowed. You know, times change, culture changes, people change. I realize that today when I stream, I'm streaming for a different audience than when I made YouTube videos on demand 10 years ago. When I played this game 10 years ago, right? That was still there now. Oh, he's not dead? I was trying to blind fire. No, but that's the truth is,
here we go.
Times change. And I openly admit 10 years ago when I did stuff for YouTube, okay? I would be as over the top as possible, sexual comments, racial comments, you know, everything to get a rise out of my audience because I felt that.
What about the curse didn't feel stream? Well, put it this way, Anthony. Put it this way. He says some off the wall stuff. The 360 is a block. Oh, yeah. You're right. Holy crap, you're right.
That was what was going
You're right
to
about that,
separate me from other
Spear.
people who were just doing like plain vanilla walkthroughs of games. To some extent, it did. But now I kind of look back and I'm like, man, I was really extreme back then and I was over the top. And every moment I was trying to fill dead air with comedy and stupid shit. Today I kind of look and I cringe at myself. Like, man, I just talked so much back then. Blah 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 blah. And now.
Would you still do this current day too?
Now that I live stream, I can have conversations. Like, I mean, right now, I can have a meaningful conversation with you about the difference between me now and 10 years ago, and be like, okay, I understand why 10 years things change or whatever.
Oh, here we go. It's another 10 years.
Something's lost. You know, back then I used to be able to basically be more free and open and not worry about what I said and did. Today, actually, we have to be a lot more reserved in what I say because you never know who's going to get offended. You never know what they're going to say. Most of the time, I get people mass reporting me for shit when I didn't do anything bad. So can you imagine if I actually asked?
You said hateful slurs. You said the N word. You literally said hello, you. I don't want to say that at your work because you know how YouTube could be. You said a lot of stuff, Phil. And also, again, you're still the same way as Pressville because if I'm not mistaken, about 3 years ago, when you literally made the slave trade joke, yeah, it wasn't funny neither.
Accidentally said something that could be considered bad or something. You know what I mean?
It was also 20. Wait, what year did YouTube launch? Because if it's 20 years old, then that means it would have launched. Holy shit, yeah, that's right. It is. YouTube's almost 20 years old. Holy crap. It's been that long?
Just it's a different time. You know what I mean? It's just a different time right now. But anyway, thank you for that $20 tip. And then Luna bought me $2. Says you change your loadouts between the missions.
And he's likely to lead us.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also
I love Tally. She's like the little sister that you know, you want to help out no matter what.
programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You never got to see.
DSP doesn't know that the one photo tally DSP doesn't know the one photo tally you see was an edited picture of the same woman Bioware used. I remember that annoyed a lot of people. Always struck me as just a lazy, by the way. Well, yeah, because at the time they didn't have a pretty good idea what Quarian was supposed to look like under their helmet, visors, masks, etc.
Tali, right?
And was it kind of lazy? Yeah, it was.
By the end of the series, because she has to wear that outfit the whole time, because her race is like, I think like something about the atmosphere. They always have to have this gas or something to stay alive. So you never actually get to see Tali ever in the whole.
No, Phil. The reason why the Quarians have to wear masks is they have weakened immune systems. Back on their home planet, which I know I'm forgetting the name of, they had a symbiotic to insects. Since the Geth took over and kicked them off their homeworld, their immune system got weaker, so they had to wear these environmental suits.
Seriously, always in that suit. Yeah. We need to team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should.
Hey, zombie man, hey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Tally is a major sweetheart. Thank you. I know I'm about to butcher the name. I'm gonna look out to make sure I pronounce the name better. Rohana, something like that. I know I'm saying it wrong. Come on, I know I'm saying it wrong.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take.
Ah, look at this. So you control your squad members by pressing left or right. Okay. This is what I like about the combat. You can individually control their powers with your weapon or your ability wheel. So you can tell one, okay, you stasis, you overload, and I'll do this.
Okay, looking at this, he's playing adept. I could tell he's playing adept. You know, I could tell he's playing adept. Look at the main feature. Each class had their main power. You could tell. Adept's main power was obviously singularity. Soldier, I believe, was concussion shot. Engineering was the drone, I think it was. Could be wrong. Vanguard was the charge. Infiltrator was the cloak, and I'm forgetting what Sentinel was. I think it was the power, not the power arm. I think it was. I forget the exact one for Sentinel. But each class had their one defining power that stands out for them.
And you can all do a combo ability that does like massive damage to the enemies and breaks through their defenses. Can't do that in Mass Effect Andromeda, right? It's pretty shitty.
What?
Your ability wheel, so you can tell one, okay, you stasis, you overload, and I'll do this, and you can all do a combo ability that does like massive damage to the enemies and breaks through their defenses. Can't do that in Mass Effect Andromeda, right? It's pretty shitty.
Okay, you may have a little point with that one, but you can still tell your teammates to who to go after.
This game's so much better.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Well, obviously, it's so much better than Mass Effect Andromeda. I can agree on that one, Phil.
Jesus.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay, ready?
Phil, you should be using singularity at this point. Phil, use warp. Hello.
She down? She might be.
No, she's not. Well, she's down. Yes, she is. And there goes the other person.
Doesn't matter, I'm about to win. I didn't need to fucking heal them. I won by myself. You dunces.
Phil, you should have threw singularity down and then used warp. That at least would have helped.
You two both didn't move. They were idiots. They both just stood there and got shot a million times.
I'd say hi for you, Phil.
Just there's refined iridium over here.
You also could have put. Also, Phil, you could have put them in a different place where they could have took cover and still fire.
Killing the dude, they just stood there and got owned.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take...
Oh, look at this.
Oh, well, thank
So
you.
Control your squad members by pressing left or right. Okay.
Druid has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay
The Reapers don't come through. Yeah, of course they don't come through Omega 4 relay. The Reapers came from dark space. The Omega 4 relay is not even that close. Well, obviously, wait. Hold on. Don't tell me Phil's going to confuse the Omega 4 relay that the Reapers come through. Please don't tell me he's going to do that.
acts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
One thing I don't know if they ever addressed it, but if they know the collectors come through the Omega 4 relay, and we also know that all the Reapers always come through that relay, why don't we just fucking blow up that relay? Like, fuck that.
Zombie fan, you still here? Because I'm trying to figure out how in the fuck he confused the Reapers going through the Omega 4 relay when the Omega 4 relay goes to the Milky Way's core. The Reapers are still in dark space outside the galaxy. The Omega 4 relay is pointing at the core, and he just assumes that. Like, Phil, do you not pay attention with the games you play? Even I still remember that. Like, dude, the Omega 4 relay points directly to the galaxy's core. The Reapers are still in dark space. Exactly, Zombie Fan. It leads to the collector base. The Reapers are not at the collector base. Like,
They have no way to come here. They can't fuck with us, right? But they never really talk about that at this point in the story anyway.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers.
I always love the SR2 Normandy over the SR1.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander? I guess we'll have to give her a name.
There was a need for that, Phil.
A name? The Soggy Banana.
If you want to throw tomatoes at him, chat, go right ahead.
Yes. Call it the Applewood Smoked Bacon. Sounds good. Yes. It begins.
Phil, stop.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Recruits that we can get to our party, right? Lost contact with a survey ship. This is the Firewalker DLC, I believe. This is Commander, the MSV Rosalie. A survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team is field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planetside Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ships, the survey team, and the doctors. So if I remember correctly, didn't they add
This DLC heavily featured vehicle gameplay that was more refined than the Mako and Mass Effect 1. Bioware at that time explained they did this to refine the vehicle segment for Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 later featured on no vehicle sections. Whoops. Yeah, they did, because unfortunately, when it came to the Hammerhead, yes, it redefined the vehicle, but the Hammerhead was a piece of paper. It didn't last long in battle. That's why a lot of people still prefer the Mako, because the Mako was a tank.
DLC? This DLC allowed you to drive a planetary vehicle again? I could be wrong, but I thought I remembered a DLC where you could do that. And I was like, that was interesting because the Mako was a major part of Mass Effect 1. They took it out of Mass Effect 2, but I think this was a mission where you could still drive a vehicle. I think. Okay?
Yes, you do,
Where
Phil.
crash site located from Admiral Hackett? Dragon Quest fan sent me $1. Says, you ever tear up when you see old pics of you and Rambo? No. First of all, when would I see old pics of you and Rambo, of me and Rambo? Do you think I like go across the internet staring at like old videos and stuff? I don't. And number two, no, I don't tear up. There's nothing to tear up about. Those are happy memories. ICO
Wow.
$1.
Well, that shows you how that really tells you how he feels about his friends that he no longer talks to. That really shows that.
Says, yesterday was a 2-year anniversary of you cursing at a kid on stream. Do you regret doing it? No, because I didn't curse at a kid on stream.
Yes, you did. You did. Yes, you did. You cursed at a child, Phil. Excuse me. Yes, you did, Phil. You definitely cursed a child out.
The child was acting. That child should not have even been allowed to play that game by themselves and act like that. But no, that's incredible stupidity. Thanks for bringing up things from 2 years ago. It has nothing to do with anything. Anyway,
What's this area of the ship?
all right. So this guy's obviously a troll. I'm just gonna get rid of him now. I'm not gonna waste time with this some dipshit in the stream chat being fucking annoying. So get rid of his ass. Okay.
Yep. See, there we go.
Today, dummy.
Getting banned for nothing.
Entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
Okay. I'm going in for Morton Solis.
There's a Solarian named Morton Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morton's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone.
Yep, Anthony. Yep. Once again about John Rambo.
There's no way that I have enough yet to do either one. I'll try. There's no way it's gonna fail.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you have no trouble.
Wait,
What?
you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
How did that work?
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady.
Because you went renegade.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Phil, you know this. When you use the dialogue for renegade or paragon, it passes a speech check. Welcome back, Dashrear.
So that's crazy. For some reason, they just let me right in with the renegade dialogue option. I have very low renegade rating, but it worked. Okay. Well, there you go. I had no clue that would work. Okay. Very odd.
And what I love about Mass Effect 2 more than Mass Effect 1 is the loading screens. They actually show some really interesting detail. I actually enjoyed that a lot more.
Okay, Solo LM Slayer says it only won't work if the option is not highlighted. Oh, yeah? Huh.
By the way, chat, let's go back really quick. Take a look at this. How much you want to bet that he's not going to get a perfect ending? He's going to let 1 or 2 people die in his squad.
Okay, Solo LM Slayer says it only won't work if the option is not highlighted. Oh, yeah? Huh. Well, that was exciting. Well, that was exciting. So, PW dubs to me $1.30 and asks, oh shit, there's another one. So anyway, PW dubs to me $1.30 says, can I make a $200 tip animation? Well, first,
DSP busts his ass making these high quality professional playthroughs running his stream as a business. Can't be assured to making his own emotes, he alerts pre-stream music, pre-stream arts, etc., or at least pay for it. Everything is free, is a free handout, and he expects it. He's been a one-man army forever, dude, which is true.
first of all, it's very rare when I get a $200 tip. But potentially I can make animations for all kinds of different tier levels of contribution. Of course, I can't make them, but if someone wanted to make various animations, I could do something like that. This kind of shit needs to come out. This kind of shit needs to be exposed for what it is. Okay.
How you going, Mitch? How you going? How's your Saturday going? The first time I played Mass Effect 2 on the 360, I got half my... Yeah, listen, Mitch. The first time I played it myself, I actually got the crew kill because in Mass Effect 2, if you get the Reaper ISS, if you get it, you really gotta go after it. Otherwise, you'll start losing people. Welcome back, Rowdy.
Continue on. I have a half an hour to try to find Morgan. I hope I'll be able to. I don't think it's that long.
Do you think that just being the honest guy hurt you in the long run? Since companies do not want honesty, they want Muppets that will, oh, well, no, well, the person, well, is dent to get the man money, but hey, good point.
So in this one, I'm noticing when you run, you can't really, like, I'm running, but I can't really turn. OG Rascal, give me
DSP likes to play both sides of the fence when sponsorships. Not going to include it here, but looks up State of Decay 2, Early Access debacle, among other things. He says trolls will never allow him to have sponsorships, but when the time is right, says that he's legit honest and will never take one anyways. Doesn't stop him from doing the same sponsorship streams. Assassin's Creed aside, Assassin's Creed, we'll just say that. Hell sponsor, I don't know what that is, and whatever it was. Mega hypnosis and reversing history, obviously, or revising history.
Give me 100 bits here. Do you think being an honest guy has hurt you in the long run? Since companies do not want honesty, they want Muppets who will shill for games and products.
This is a type of dog. Oh, didn't know that. I didn't know that's what it meant for a type of dog. Holy shit, didn't know.
I mean, does it hurt me that there's no way I can get any sponsorship? Yes, but bottom line is, this is the truth. I could get sponsorship if it weren't for my trolls. I'm being very honest. Some people will do, oh, he's blaming it. No, I know for a fact I can get sponsorship. I get contacted by companies all the time for sponsorship because of the amount of...
I highly doubt that you were saying the same thing even to this very day, and you showed no information.
People that watch my videos on YouTube and also because of my streams. And I always tell them, FYI, just so you know, there's this negative crowd of guys who harass me and harass sponsors, so you probably want to be a little skeptical, do some research, and then once they look into it and they realize that, they're like, okay, forget it. I do get contacted all the time, and I then have to turn people...
Tell it to the blood.
It ain't gonna work out. But that's the truth. Like, I right now could probably get a ton of sponsorships with the amount of following that I have, but there's no way for me to do it, so I miss out on a ton of opportunities because of the trolls. And it sucks. It sucks.
Once again, blaming his trolls when the main thing is he can get sponsorships because he already destroyed that himself. Again, many times he made racial jokes, many times he got off a chat, many times he's begging. Again, this is the reason why he doesn't get sponsorships, because nobody wants to work with him because he's a piece of shit. Also, I do not know. Also, I didn't know you didn't upgrade the... Yeah. I actually did that. That wasn't a problem. My problem was when you got to the actual mission, when it came to the leader, there's only two leaders you could pick that you get people alive. That's usually Garrus or Miranda. Pick everybody else, they die. And that's why I made my mistake there, because I let Tali be the leader, and she got killed.
I'm not going to bring up specifics because all that's going to happen is people are going to, these trolls will go harass those companies and say, hi, why'd you contact ours? I feel shit like that. But there's just companies all the time that I get. People who want me to promote their games, people who want me to promote their products.
Same things, Home Alone. I thought the same thing was PigRoach thing.
Yeah, it's like they don't want. The thing is,
well, not a Polish vehicle, but I thought it was like a PigRoach thing that Phil would say.
Social media attention. You want positive social media attention. So to find out that you might get harassed by trolls for like a week after I promote your product, even if you sell some, but then your social media gets destroyed and harassed for an extended period of time, that's not a risk benefit that a risk benefit assessment they want to make. You see what I mean? So as soon as any company hears, oh man, I might get harassed on social media if you promote my product, they say forget it. So it sucks. I can't get the same opportunities to everybody else because of the trolls. Even though, admittedly, oh, you rascal, I will agree with you, there's probably certain companies that would never offer me something. Some of these companies that they only want to give you something so that you'll promote it positively, a paid sponsorship to kiss the game's ass, they would never contact me. Never. But there are a lot of other companies that have contacted me for other sponsorship opportunities that I can't do because of the trolls. Kyle says that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't the companies research who you are before approaching you? But they don't. They'll come to me and say, wow, I see you got a good following on your YouTube channel. Or wow, I see your streams get good viewership and I watch one of your streams and it's very positive. I'd like to offer you sponsorship. And then I was like, yeah, but you don't understand the baggage that comes with that. Not because of me, but because of these harassing shitheads. As soon as I tell them that, it's off. And this has happened more than a dozen times in the last 2 years. No lie.
Yeah, I let him continue talking because just to prove the fact of it is, this is what he does. He likes to literally retcon so many things when, again, the biggest problem is not detractors, not trolls, but Phil himself. And he's always been his worst enemy.
So, humans are really immune?
That's what I hear, right? That this plague doesn't affect
Same here, Mitch. Same here. I love Mass Effect 2.
Spitzer asks, are my shirts worth the price? Well, first of all, they're not pricey. They're only like 20 bucks, which is very reasonable for a t-shirt with something on it. You know what I mean? I can tell you, I pick the higher quality shirts, so these don't wear out. This is a shirt I've had for a year and a half. Hasn't worn out at all. I've got shirts I've had over 2 years. They haven't faded or nothing because I picked.
That's a lie. You had shirts you bought 3 years ago and they still faded out. That is a real big lie. President Phil also mentioned how some of his clothing, mainly his underwear, had holes in it. We won't go through that whole segment, but if you know, you know.
The better shirts. I could have skimped and picked the lower quality shirts to make more money per sale, but I didn't do that. I picked the higher quality stuff so you guys get a good shirt when you buy one. Okay, so in my opinion,
high quality stuff. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can't wait for the money.
Forces or something.
Interesting. Why don't you go to the clinic?
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morton's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
Oh, so this is cool. You see what's happening? So if it's grayed out, it means I can't say it as an option. If it's available, I can say so. I can say hiding here will save you. This is the renegade option. Let's do it.
Cowering in this apartment might keep you alive for a while, but if the mercs don't get you, starvation will.
Easy for you to say.
Polish Frog says, do you ever run sales or promo codes for your merch? No, and they want to know the honest reason? Because my merch is dirt cheap as it is. Like a $20 shirt, you want to know how much I make on that? I think I make like $2. No lie. So what am I going to...
Yeah, because the majority of the stuff that was on your merch was already rehashed stuff that people already knew about. I mean, rehashed stuff that people from other rehash stuff from other things, Phil. That's the reason why people didn't buy them.
Do run a promo code to save $1 on a shirt and I only make $1 on the sale. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? I'm selling you for the absolute cheap prices. You'll notice other people who use Teespring have way higher prices than I do because I only sell them so you guys get cool collectibles. I don't really care about the income. No lie, like in 1 year, I probably make a couple $100s on Teespring, and that's from dozens of sales, you know, over the course of months. I barely make any money. So if I were going crazy, charging you guys a ton of money, then I would do promo codes, but I don't do that. So that way you guys can actually get the cheaper products.
Not only that, people didn't want to pay you money. They did not want to give you money. Did not pay you money for your products.
I'm aware. Isn't that the stupid game? I'd say it's stupid, but it's the game from Media Molecule, people who made Little Big Planet. And again, much like Little Big Planet, all the major media when Little Big Planet came out said, oh my god, Little Big Planet, the game where you can make whatever you want, and it's really creative. It's going to change the way that gaming is known for the future. Little Big Planet had little to no impact whatsoever on the field of gaming. They just ended up being a few platformers with silly levels that people design. And were they profitable? Yes. But did they change the way of gaming? Absolutely not. Now they worked on this new game called Dreams, where again, it's kind of weird, esoteric shit that's not really mainstream gaming stuff. I really don't have any interest for it. If people want to tell me, oh my god, Phil, you're really missing out because you didn't play Dreams, that's one thing, but I've heard nothing interesting about it unless you're a creative person who wants to make a weird thing. I don't give a fuck about Dreams. The same thing I said years ago, I'll say again. I play video games because I find them entertaining and relaxing.
Okay, Phil. After you had your little, what I like to call your 15-minute segment or rant, whatever, you could easily say that the game's not for you. You're not interested in the game. You could easily say that. No, you went on a 15-minute rant. I know it was like not really the full 15, but I'm saying that You just went on a 15-minute rant because you don't like the game and you're trying to tell your audience this is the reason why this game sucks. You could easily simply say this game is not for me. Didn't Teespring cut ties? Yes, they cut ties with them because he was not selling anything, wasn't making any profit for them, so they cut ties with him. Who will wear his merch when this says, yeah, true, exactly, Mitch, exactly. Who will wear that shirt?
Okay, if I wanted to make a video game, I would go work for a game company and make a video game. I wouldn't pay money to now use your level creation tool to make a video game for free. Doesn't seem to make sense to me. That's at least my logical mind. Now I understand Super Mario Maker, right? People buy, oh, I'm creative or whatever. That's not me. That's never been me. That's never been the kind of person I am. I don't want to sit here for hours on end creating this weird gaming world of oddball shit.
Phil, you can't even sit through hours playing a game and have fun with. You'd rather sit there and talk, complaining about your trolls. That's what you'd rather do. Phil, you play games as a job. Oh, you are a low-level game journalist. I wish I would trust. Yeah, true, my champion. I hate to say this. I actually trust GameSpot over this fool. Literally.
So I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I didn't get it with Little Big Planet. I don't get it with Mario Maker. I don't get it with Dreams. You can be completely different. If you're a really creative-minded person, you want to use these games as creative outlets to make amazing creations for yourself. Great. I'm not going to tell you don't, but at the same time, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's not my thing. Tyga, give me $1 and ask, can you have my cat for Valentine's Day? No, you cannot. Sorry. That's disgusting.
Your birth is disgusting. How about that?
I don't know. All right, that was a really good first session. I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my 10th year anniversary edition run of Mass Effect 2 YouTube mode on. Okay, a few shout outs. We got a shout out to Slob on Me Knob.
Wait, hold up. Also, Phil, you drop computers. Wait. Also, Phil, you drop computer skill classes. You can't even develop games. Exactly. He cannot. Hey, well, Swade, how you doing there? He dumped on Starfield for days on end, but praised when yeah, exactly. Well, Swade, this dude loves to flip flops and play both sides of the fence.
It took me $3. I think that's completely stupid. Slob on Me Knob says, oh, the reason you have detractors is because of things that you do, like this month you don't have a sub goal. You say instead people just send me tips. If you don't understand why that doesn't get you detractors, I don't understand. Like, dude.
I mean, the person's not wrong in telling the truth there, Phil. I mean, you should take their advice.
I am incredibly upfront and honest with all of you all the time. That's 100% a lie. The truth of the matter is this month, I'm going to say
almost everything about Cat Jasper and his finances has been a lie, a stretch, and revised later on, which is true. This month, I'm in a situation to where I need upfront money. This is literally almost every other month. At this point, something like this used to be a big thing. Now it's just monthly DSP begging, which it pretty much is still the same thing to this very day. Ooh, pasta. I love me some pasta. Yeah.
Situation where out of nowhere, I need to come up with a bunch of money because I have to pay upfront for my tax attorney to file my taxes. He's never required that before.
Jesus, that's smart.
Do that before, and it just so happens that I just had to make a bunch of big payments to get caught up with back taxes that I already owed. So I don't have the money. So what should I do? Lie to everyone and be like, oh yeah, I don't need the help, you know, or anything. So just
oh, we know why you don't have the money, because you kept putting that money back into Scopely, you know, playing WWE champions.
You know, let's have a sub goal or whatever. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I be dishonest and say that? In reality, this month, if subs dip a little bit
on top of that, he wanted to say Starfield would be a game of, that's more important. Mind you, I do like Starfield, but Baldur's Gate 3 is 10 times better than Starfield. I have not played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, but I've seen other people play it, and yes, it is way better. Will I eventually play Baldur's Gate 3? I will.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter what I do, they're going to say I'm a liar. They're going to say that it's something negative, and I'm using the viewers and all that. They say that anyway. So why would I be stupid and tell you guys, oh yeah, let's...
He always needs tips. He's 500K in debt and declaring bankruptcy. Being honest about something is the right thing to do, which is very true. Phil never likes to be honest unless you literally what's what we're looking for? Unless you literally have the evidence, tie him down, put him in his face, he'll try to come with a lie. Which is why he lied about being which is why he lied about being foreclosed on Cat's existence, Cat moving in, getting married, having a cat. Yeah, he lied about all those things. He lied about fapping. Yeah, the May 1st birds. He tried as he lied about that. We know how that is. He lied for years about how well he was off back then doing financially until now slowly starting to crack back in 2017, which he was starting to crack back, I want to say 2023. And then all of a sudden this year he has a resurgence. You know, we all know how that went.
Get subs going this month and let's do all this other stuff. When in reality, I really need your help with tips. And once we get past this, then maybe it won't be that big of a deal. We can go back to how the things were before and have a variety of things going on, right? But I guess for some people, honesty is not the best policy. To some people, lie, I guess. I don't know. You just have to be,
Phil, you said easily. Oh, Jesus, that's story. You said, Phil, it's easy to lie. You literally said it's better to lie.
Being honest about something, right, is the right thing to do. And to not be dishonest and lie and say everything's fine or whatever. I need the help, right? Here's what I could have done. I could have lied. I could have said, oh my God, there's a medical emergency and I need money to pay for a medical bill, right? Oh my God, something happened with Jasper. I could completely lie to you guys to try to get sympathy and make money. I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm going to be honest.
Let's go back, chat. Just a few seconds. Just a few seconds.
Here's what I could have done. I could have lied. I could have said, oh my God, there's a medical emergency and I need money to pay for a medical bill, right? Oh my God, something happened with Jasper. I could completely lie to you guys to try to get sympathy and make money. I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm going to be honest and upfront with you. I'm not going to ever lie to you and tell you things that aren't true because I'm not that kind of.
Well, this little segment did not age too well because what he do years later? The exact thing. Lied about his wife's medical history. Lied about Cat. Lied about Cat. Obviously lied about Cat. Lied about Jasper not getting the blood work. Jeez, it's kind of funny, Phil. You said stuff you wouldn't do and then you actually do that. Quite funny, don't you think?
Person. But for some people, that's not good enough, I guess. Whatever. Fuck those people. And, now we got someone who keeps spamming cheers and saying that I've adopted a cat, which people basically are trying to act like things are fact when no one has any idea what the positive surprise day is going to be. All I can tell you is that you guys have no one's been dead on at all. No one has been dead on. So is it a
quite funny? Quite funny. Said, oh, this person's talking about a cat. He doesn't have a cat. And then what was it? A little time later, come to find out he did have a cat when he did the $2,000 reveal, and his chat was very pissed off. Someone literally guessed right again. He denies it. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, I would have had told you guys if someone got it. It's a cat. Someone said it's a cat. He lied again. Yeah, again, he lied about it. When somebody said, oh, you got a cat. Oh, no, I don't have a cat. And he berate that person. Then sometime later, oh, yeah, I do have a cat, guys. Take a look. And it's like, Phil, we been knew you had a cat. We literally heard the cat's bell.
That cat was petting during the judgment stream? No, there was no cat in here. You would have definitely seen and heard it. No, that was my foot.
I gave you an answer. It doesn't matter. Exactly, March Champion. I gave you an answer. It doesn't matter if it was a lie. It was still an answer. Oh man, Planet Jeff, a name I haven't seen. Was that Planet Jeff? Hold up.
Here's what I could have done. I could have lied. I could have said, oh my God, there's a medical emergency and I need money to pay for a medical bill, right? Oh my God, something happened with Jasper. I could completely lie to you guys to try to get sympathy and make money. I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm going to be honest.
Was that in the play? Was that in this? Was that in this video, Home Alone?
That's not good enough, I guess. Whatever. Fuck those people. And now we got someone who keeps a fact. When no, is it a pet?
I'll check later if it was in this video, but holy crap, it was. Holy crap.
Yeah, it had a piece of like nasty dead skin on it, and I was trying to get it off during the stream. It was bothering me so fucking badly. That's me being honest. You guys thought I was petting a cat? No, that's definitely not what was going on there. Okay, Eternal Napalm Cheer said, after you use a biotic power, you see half circles coming together towards your aiming reticle. Okay, I don't know what that means. I learned so much, Cheers. It's funny how you pause and use your squad's abilities in ME2, but you refuse to do that in Knights of the Old Republic and call the combat shitty. Way to go. But in Knights of the Old Republic, the menu system was awful. Like, it was so cumbersome.
Quick load excuse. But in KOTOR, the menu sucked, dude. Which is why he face tanked everything and didn't mind suffering and die a shit ton. Oh snap, hold on. Sorry about that, chat. I didn't mean to cough in your ear. Instead of adapting, he just bitch until he rolled enough times correctly to pass the fights, which is true. Yeah, man, it was Planet Jeff. Holy crap, I didn't even catch a great catch, Hummel. I did not catch that. Holy crap. That's what made the whole thing so disgusting. Phil knew exactly what it was coming from. Exactly. He knew where the money was coming from. Even to this day, he knows where the money's coming from. So when he does those anonymous tips, all of a sudden he gets the money that comes right on time. He already talked behind the scenes that, hey guys, make sure you give us money at this exact time. Just to make it seem like I'm still reaching my goals. When in reality, you're coordinated right behind the scenes. Know that whole deal, Phil. You was born in 96, Dashmere? Wow. So you're pretty much a 90s baby. I was born in 87.
to get through the menus and try to get to control your other party members, it wasn't even worth it. In this game, you've got the wheel. That's why this game is so good. The combat system is so good. We have a wheel where on the fly you can select whatever ability.
And if I'm not mistaken, Cat, didn't he rage quit KOTOR? He didn't beat that game because he got to oh god, when he got to Dantooine. Yeah, Dantooine, he got there, and I believe that's where he rage quit.
You need for your team, you can heal your whole team. They refined the engine. 7 years.
7 years later, they made it easier. No shit, the concept to improvement and refine is an alien concept to Dark Side Phil, which brings up the often mentioned point. Why does he insist on playing these old games that he knows they have outdated controls, mechanics, graphics, design, etc., just to suffer and build them like they came out last month, which is very true. I don't know why he does that.
After Knights of the Old Republic, they made it easy. It's so difficult to do it in Knights. The whole
Yeah, the minute Planet Jeff became publicly known info, all of a sudden you don't see him tipping. You know, well, exactly, Home Alone, exactly. Once that came out there, we saw what happened.
menu system's so fucked in that game. Seriously. Rumble Stills gets $2 million says we need to be on band.
Actually, you know what, Dash Period, Home Alone, and Brody, right? Be careful with that because people like to use that information against you. I shouldn't even say what year I was born. It is a put it this way, you want to be careful because there are some people. Matter of fact, Dash Period, you was here when we had that one troll whose name was Andrew to pop in. He was just being a dick completely. But do be careful with that. You don't want to give out too much information.
You said it wasn't forever. All I need to do is cool off for a few days. Well, it's actually not true. What I said was I had enough of you because literally every day you were coming in and doing negative detractor memes and shit. And finally I had enough and that was the end of it. I think you still need to cool down a little bit. I do. I killed Phil, tip me $1. Says, I'm not going to read that. It's absolutely disgusting, you fucking idiot. All right, well, thank you. I killed Phil for the tip. Okay. This doesn't even make sense. Listen to this. So this slob on me not to be another $1 says, having the sub goal is one thing you do to have your viewers involved doesn't only benefit you. Think about it. Start again. Having the sub goal is the one thing you do to have your viewers involved. It doesn't only...
Hold on a sec, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink of water. I'll be right back. Ooh, sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that, chat. I had to give me a drink of water. It's actually getting, my throat was getting a little dry there. Sorry about that.
So in this one, I'm noticing when you run, you can't really, like, I'm running, but I can't really turn. OG Rascal gave me 100 bits here. He says, you think being an honest guy has hurt you in the long run since companies do not want honesty?
The hell?
They want Muppets who will shill for games and products. I mean, even if you sell some, but then, in my opinion, the shirts are good. Okay.
I don't know why YouTube does that when you step away and it brings you so far back. I hate when it does that.
I can't wait for the money.
Forces or something.
Interesting. Why don't you go to the clinic?
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you
Yeah, we would pass this too. Like, what the hell?
Notice other people who use Teespring actually make it. Dreams is releasing for PS4 tomorrow. I'm aware. Isn't that stupid?
Movie sign. How you doing there, my man?
Isn't it big weird esoteric shit like I give a fuck about dreams? The same thing. Same thing I said here is I can't pay my taxes. I go to
Sorry about the chat. I don't know why YouTube put me that far back when we was way past this part.
jail and I can't stream. So if you don't see the benefit of
Anyways, we'll consider this part here. There doesn't need to be a sub reward. The reward is that DSP doesn't go to jail and can keep creating content and keep the job that led him to a financial ruin, possibly jail time in the first place. In other words, the goal is to pay DSP so he keeps existing as it is, nothing else. I don't know how many levels of stupidity will. Yeah, there's a lot of stupidity when it comes to Phil.
reading that, again, I can't help you. You're an idiot. If you're that dumb, I can't help you. I mean, really, if you're really that fucking brain dead stupid. I love doing celebratory goals. I love doing rewards. But I'm in a situation right now where life has jumped into the situation and said, sorry, you need to do something different than usual because this is coming up. So either I handle it or I don't. If I ignore it and I go to jail for not paying my taxes, I can't stream, dumbass. So how about you grow the fuck up and grow a brain? You are a dumbass.
Very toxic, Bill. Very toxic.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Talking about fucking touchy. Holy shit. Yeah, that's just another way down. Okay. Shout out to Snow Carl, who just did a 2-month resub.
Snow Carl.
For the 2-month resub. Then we got another hilarious guy. Give me $2 anonymously. He says, a nearly 40-year-old man telling someone to grow up while he plays video games and begs people to school for money? What? First of all, not English, so you might want to try again. Number two, a nearly 40-year-old guy who does what he loves for a living. False, wrong, incorrect, negative, no, nay. And everyone's jealous that they can't do stuff like this for a living. Well, I can. But I'm somehow the loser here.
I didn't read this part because he's just literally having a rant here, but pretty much Phil over here talking about people are jealous when nobody's jealous for what you do, Phil. You're literally a piss poor journalist.
By the way, you paid me to say that because you're an idiot. Who's the loser here? Let's think about this. My God. Some people are just really dumb.
No, you're the idiot. You're the dumb one.
Ugh. I gotta add that to the tips total just because this guy is so brain dead stupid. We gotta add it. Alright, anyone else is gonna be a dick today? I'm just gonna say thanks for your tip, and I'm not gonna read your stupid shit. I'm not gonna derail my very fun stream of Mass Effect 2 with your nonsense. You can go fuck yourself. Okay. Alright.
You mean you have very boring gameplay of Mass Effect 2?
Huh, someone just blocked them on PayPal. There's no way to block anyone on PayPal, trust me. Oh, I looked into that. Because I would rather just not accept any contributions from fucking people who are gonna derail a stream. But I talked to PayPal about it before, and they said that there's no way to do it.
Actually, yeah, you actually can block people on PayPal, Phil. You just choose not to because you want to take the money.
I think that's really stupid.
But DSP complains about hardcore gaming when he plays this exactly, Home Alone, exactly. Oversimplified things. That's his biggest problem. They oversimplify things. It doesn't make any sense.
Anything else, like on Twitch I can block people, on YouTube I can block people, but you're telling me there's no way to stop it on PayPal? They said no. That's really fucking dumb, but there's no way. That's something that needs to be overruled. Just like PayPal still thinks that every transaction is a purchase. If PayPal is so outdated, it still thinks that like everything that goes through it is a purchase from like eBay or something. Money.
Of course, he's got to go into a whole nother rant about money. Not surprising.
Oh, lol, cow, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He said, I wish Phil would interact with us. Well, if you tag me, I'll interact with you. Otherwise, I can't.
Phil, you can still interact with your chat. They don't have to add you. There's been plenty of times in this stream alone that I've been talking to my chat, and I can see them just fine. The only time if somebody's going to add you is, let's say, somebody has, I don't know, 300 viewers, and the chat's going crazy. They'll add you if it's actually a certain message. Other than that, majority of times they'll say what they want to say.
Every message that comes to the stream chat, I'm playing a game. You know, that's kind of how streaming works. Is you play a game during a gaming live stream.
I love professional interaction. He ignores stuff unless it has money attached to, including troll shit, which is true. Actually, no, not actually, no. When it comes to troll stuff, he just ignores it. He'll say, thanks for the money, dummy, and just keep it moving.
Apparently, this is where all the people are kind of like just, you know, low level, not treated like upper class citizens. So there's not a lot of power running and everything. That's why everyone's getting infected with the sickness and shit. Cousins Ventures and more goat laughs at Filbert. Well, first of all, I need something to laugh at. Second of all, I don't necessarily know how to replicate the goat laugh that everyone says I do. Oh my goodness. Hooah.
Oh, nice yawn there, buddy. When you about the goat laugh is when you go, no, not that. That's actually the worst. When you do that, nah, that's when you about the other goat laugh, Phil. You have the goat laugh, and then you have the seal laugh.
This is music from Mass Effect 1.
Yes, that's from Vermine, Phil.
It might be, yeah, it's Mass Effect 1 Vermine music. What else we got?
Was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
And that's it. Okay.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
Like I said, I remember. Oh, there we go. We got the mineral scanner unlocked now. Nice. So we need to keep going back to each person. Each person gives you side missions and also allows you to upgrade your ship and do other things. If you don't constantly talk to your crew, you'll miss out on a lot of stuff in the game.
Of course, Jesus Christ, that's not. Of course, Phil, that's the whole point of the game. You're supposed to talk to your squad members, your teammates. That's where you can unlock certain things within the game.
It's also important, like I said, if you want to get all the best upgrades and everything in the game, to have everything unlocked, all those options. So here's Dr. Chakos from Mass Effect 1. She's back, which is pretty cool. Snow crawled through the dollar and said, do you think it's possible to cheat emotionally in virtual realities if you take it seriously enough? I know you're married. I think casual hookups are fine, but emotional attachment is too far. Well, first of all, I think casual hookups are not allowed at all. That's ridiculous. If you're married,
What? You can still do casual hookups, Phil. You can still hang out with the opposite sex. You ain't just got. You don't have to make anything sexuality or stuff. You can still have fun with the opposite sex and just have a good old time.
you don't do that stuff. But no, it's absolutely true that emotional attachment is just as important as physical attachment. And there are some people who sadly don't know that or don't take that seriously. And you know, sometimes you hear about people who are in relationships, and even though they're in that relationship, they end up getting an emotional attachment to someone else. And the next thing you know, they're having more of a relationship with them than with the person that's supposed to be their significant other. Like, that could happen, you know? So you gotta be careful with stuff like that. But your question, like virtual realities and stuff, yeah, I mean, did you ever see the episode of Black Mirror? That was the whole point of the episode. The point of the episode was that there were these two guys who apparently were very attracted to each other but never talked about it, and one of them was like straight and married, but he still had an attraction to this guy. And when he went to this virtual reality, they would use these avatars to live out these weird fantasies. And it was a weird episode because like the ending was bizarre, where like they made an agreement. It was so weird, like make an agreement to do that, which I think that's messed up. If you're having like those kind of thoughts, then it means that obviously your relationship isn't sound. You know what I mean? Like if you're with someone, a significant other, but you're having thoughts about constantly being with someone else or wanting to be with someone else, then
Okay, Phil, first and foremost, you talk about a show that's scripted to go that way. That's number one. Number two, if somebody's right thinking that way, yeah, they're gonna want to leave the relationship because the relationship is boring. But there's also times where people do like to cheat. Do I say go ahead cheat your significant other? No. But you managed to have Kat to do that. She remember she cheat with you from Superman. We haven't forgotten about that.
there's something wrong with your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't happen. If that's the point of having the committed relationship, is that that's enough for you, that's what you're looking for, you wouldn't want to put that at risk, you wouldn't want to seek anything else. And there's people out there who aren't mature enough to take that seriously, and they think that, oh, it doesn't mean nothing, I can still flirt, I can still do this, I can still do that. It's like, that's not, in my opinion, that's my take, is that no, you're in a
Yeah, that is your opinion, which it sucks, you know, stick it right back up your ass.
committed relationship. That's supposed to be your focus when it comes to a meaningful personal relationship with another human. You know what I mean? And if you're seeking things, even in a virtual state of mind, oh, I'm playing video games to have a virtual relationship with someone, even though I'm married. It's like, what? Why?
Well, it's just a virtual thing. Now, the only time it gets out of control if the person's doing it far too many times throughout the day where it's affecting their real life. But if they're just doing a virtual sense just to have fun, ain't nothing wrong with that, Mr. Stuck-up bitch.
What is missing?
For once in your life, take the stick out of your ass.
In your real life marriage, right? That you're now seeking that shit out in a video game. I never understood that. And there's some people who are completely opposite, but I don't get that. Like, that's my personal take on it, is that you should be seeing those things out in real life. Why are you wasting time seeing these things out virtually other places when you should have those things in real life with your significant other? You see what I mean?
Then why do you get a hard-on when it comes to men in virtual realities? Why you get a hard-on when you see Batman's ass, his dick, and all this stuff? You know, I'm just for example, chat, but when it comes to a man, he has no problem getting a hard-on, but a female, he shuns at that. So again, nice job, Mr. Hypocrite.
Some people completely disagree with me. Hey, I don't know, maybe you're in a different life situation than me, but for me, I'm very happy with where I am in my personal life, and I don't look for stuff like that anywhere else. You know what I mean? Archie took me another $1. He said, why is Code Vein an exception? A game with characters that have boobs. I don't know what you're talking about. Archie, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're acting like I didn't play Code Vein because there's boobs in it. No, I didn't play Code Vein because I played the beta, and the beta was a knockoff of Dark Souls that basically was animated graphics.
No, Phil. You didn't want to play the game because of that. There was a female character in there with boobs and show that you actually shunned that. You didn't like that. Nice try. Don't try to pull that retcon right now with me, buddy.
and it wasn't great. When I played the beta, people didn't like it. They told me, oh, you should probably skip this game and don't play it. Then all of a sudden when the game came out, people are hounding me like, why aren't you playing it? I'm like, you guys told me not to play it 2 months ago when I played the beta. You said it was boring. So I skipped it, and now you're hounding me to play it. Probably just because I didn't play it. Now you're going to give me a hard time about it. So
Again, no, you skipped it because of the females in there, the females with the big boobs. Nice try.
no, I'm not going to play it, okay? Okay. Crabcock resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you, Crabcock, for the ongoing support. Skitties resubscribed for 2 months in a row. 21 total. Thank you, Skitties. And he says, have you read this or seen the Sonic movie? I have not. Robbo 806 resub for 17 months. He says, visit us in Liverpool. Loads of good pubs here. I'll buy you a pint. Oh, yeah, I've heard you can
Yes, Anthony, he's done it already
stuff.
twice already.
Interesting. I don't know if I'll ever get to make it across the pond, as they say, but that would be something cool to do. And Phil's Blunt took me $1 and said, do you consider the two friends from the Black Mirror episode gay or straight? I have no idea. It's such a weird. The thing is, I've never had inklings like that at all. You know, I've always been 100% straight. Seriously, like, not once in my life I've ever felt any attraction towards a man. I'm just wired that way genetically. But I don't know. Would that be, I guess, bisexual?
Wait. What?
I have no idea. It's such a weird. The thing is, I've never had inklings like that at all. You know, I've always been 100% straight. Seriously, like, not once in my life I've ever felt any attraction towards a man. I'm just wired that way genetically. But I don't know. Would that be, I guess, bisexual? I don't know. That was.
Then why you had no problem getting all excited when somebody said about investigating testicles, when all of a sudden somebody's name Big Johnson, and you literally said, no, not Big Johnson, Long Johnson. You literally sat there with a smile face saying, do you really have a Long Johnson? Actually questioning that because you actually was thinking about it. Yeah, okay. You wired that way not to be gay? Yeah, okay.
A very weird episode for me. Okay. Yes, they said that you're a gay boy, and that we're gonna make love to each other tonight. This door's now closed off. This was the soulless
Case in point.
area, but that's now done. We already did it, so it's closed off. Will I stream Tales of Arise when it comes out? Chances are I probably will. It's a new Tales game, so I'm probably gonna be interested in it. Harrods Emporium?
Didn't finish Tales of, I can't even say that word, Symphonia, I think I might be saying. I know I might be saying the name wrong. Didn't finish in Tales of the Zale, too. Even bother playing these other games, which I hate butchering names, completely skipped over Vesperia Defended. Can't even speak right now, chat. God damn it. Vesperia Definitive, even though he cites Vesperia as a great game he remembers from his 360 days on pre-YouTube.
Omega Market. There we go, we haven't been here yet.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. That's all you're getting.
The uppity human discount. 5 Renegade. Bambino says, let's play Final Fantasy VII Remastered as well. Would you accept a Final Fantasy VI Remake made into multiple parts? Yes. Did I hear about StarCraft Ghost getting leaked? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Simulator conduits increase storm speed by 10%. Sure, why not? A Turian cruiser model. Sure, why not? Sniper rifle damage increase. Sure, why not?
Use this.
Fornax, a titillating alien magazine. Yes. Alright, we bought everything he had. I need that money to pay my bills. Hard apple juice to me $1 saying, I'm watching you because you're at the top of the Mass Effect streamers right now. Why don't you do a fake halt laugh after everything like a meme or inside joke? I don't even know what you mean. It must just be a mannerism that I do because I don't even know what you're referencing. Thank you for the $1 tip.
Not anybody addressing that because he knows what he's talking about.
I don't want to do this then. I want to go talk to Harry. I spent all the money. I had all that bonus money from doing my first playthrough. I already dropped it all. I only have like 80,000 left on me. Holy shit. Look at all these Vorcha. Oh, look at this. So this is Renegade. Good luck. Good work with that Quarian, man.
I understand you have an arrangement with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious? Of course. A businessman must enter certain agreements in order to stay in.
Okay, one of my little minor gripes. How in the world the Harrod has a cigar in his mouth and it just didn't look right. Didn't look right, Chad. I know it's a small minor thing, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Business. Accusatory. I don't understand how there's any concern of
Accusatory. Just shut the Quarian down.
If you're worried about competition, why not just buy out a store?
Intrigued. I had not considered that before. My fellow merchants on Omega are not known for being easy to shut down.
A weak, homesick kid like that shouldn't be a problem for a man like you.
Devilishly excited.
Yeah, that's how Phil sees himself. That's how you would love to see yourself. The only problem though is, Phil, your little so-called business, it failed as soon as it came off the ground.
Plans to expand. On your advice, I will conquer the Quarian child. Grateful to thank you for your counsel. I offer a discount at all of my...
After I already bought everything. Oh, you fucker. I already bought everything. Now he gives me a discount.
I have things to do.
Doesn't matter, Phil.
Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
You bastard. Now I dropped so much money and now he gives me the discount. You fuckhead. It just means that you fell for it. Congrats. You fell for the marketing scheme. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get ready.
Oh, boy. Hey, remember, chat. Remember. Stop for a second, Phil. Remember, he doesn't dance on stream. What is he doing right now? He's dancing on stream.
The shepherd dancing. The terrible shepherd dancing. Eternal Lamb says, wonders if I remember about the Archangel plotline. Of course I do. I remember this. I definitely remember this.
Let's see if he actually does remember this.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Okay. Lunaba, just give me $3. So this game has some pretty impactful Renegade actions and options. Pretty cool. Yeah, you notice so far I've had some things that seem like they're catered just to Renegade, which is pretty neat. I don't know why we're doing this. Turning perimeters we can figure.
Well, that didn't last too long. Remember, chat, he said he remembers. Obviously, he doesn't remember doing this.
Slow him down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
Why did I do that? I have no idea why I just did that.
It's gonna help you later on, Phil.
I know. Oh well. Well, I did something side mission. I don't know what that was. Oh my god. Like, I'm just so tired of this stupid shit. I really am.
I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows? Maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Huh?
Anything's possible.
I don't remember if Ed Zaid with me the first time around. What the fuck?
Then you know it. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers.
We saw a hole through his head. What was that?
Outside the Blue Suns.
I don't say.
What can I do for you?
A big hole in the middle of his fucking head. What the fuck was that? Now, that was a weird glitch.
Those
Okay, so
glitches in the game, Phil. No, no surprise.
The game glitched!
You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
Reflecting God, you keep spamming the stream chat. College advice for a pleb. Dude, you're asking for generalized college advice during a Mass Effect stream. Can you just relax? If you have specific questions or something you want to ask me, that's one thing. Now, can you read generalized advice? No! No!
What a server's done to make you nervous?
A lot.
There it is. Warren Pooh took me does. Do you like video games? No, I hate them, man. I think video games are very, very overrated. They're basically for childish people who just don't want to face the harsh reality of life, and you know, they just want to play shit.
No, I'm still here, child. Just doing something really quick. And here's he at the one of the DLCs where actually this was actually, if I'm not mistaken, the first DLC they literally had when Mass Effect 2 came out, and it was actually I think it was free. Or it came with the it came if you pre-order the game. It's actually where you visit the Normandy's the Normandy SR1's resting site at the very beginning of the game.
All day and not be serious. So yeah, it's for kids, man.
It's almost as if he plays games to have fun.
Guess what? Wrong.
Art Breezy, no, I'm not gonna be teaming up with anyone on Fortnite. No. I got a bunch of stupid trolls. Let's get rid of those guys quick.
And once again, focus on trolls. Once again, focus on the trolls instead of the gameplay.
Okay.
I mean, Phil, you could just easily ignore them, just focus on the gameplay.
Lean in band. Got a nice lean in band.
DSP stole the lean in band from Wait, he stole the lean in band from Tevin? Since he's so original, he has to steal jokes from one person he hates the most on the internet. Yeah, yeah. He really has a hate bone against Tevin.
Someone just assaulted me. Goodbye. Damn, there's one dog tag missing. Oh, there it is. Where is it? Ha! Got it. That should be it. Now we just put down the monument. Mandira Ramanamanandong. Ramalama Ding Dong. I can say the name.
And of course, taking shots at Indian people or the Indian culture.
Put it right there in front of that part of it. Where the hell did he keep that? Was that in his ass? He kept the monument up his ass.
Again, the fucking ass jokes. Really, Phil? That's all you got? The ass jokes? That's all you got?
What the fuck? How did he fit that?
It's a video game, Phil. Just enjoy it.
Arby's a save. I shall.
Okay, I definitely remember this. This is one of the side missions you can actually do. It gives you some resources and stuff like that, which is very useful in the very beginning part of the game. But once you get to like the middle or the late part, meh. You don't really need it, but if you want to do it just for content, you can do that.
Tourism Zone says, I know you had lots of problems with YouTube demonetizing in 2016, but I'm curious when most of your debt problems started. Was it a direct cause of YouTube problem or slow problems that build up over time? It was basically 3 direct things that happened. First,
here we go. Here goes another retcon.
I moved across the country and I incurred a ton of debt in my name, assuming that I was going to keep the same level of income that I had previously.
DSP has explained this before this year too, but to summarize it for anyone who is curious or don't know, his debt is caused because number one, his incredibly expensive move of 2014 to move to Washington, which is true. The false copyright strikes from, I'm certainly sure that's a certain name, I'm gonna figure out the name later, which he's mistakenly BOA. I think I recognize that name. I'm just trying to remember the exact person's name. BOA. I'll try to remember it later. Which made him mistakenly delete videos. Is he talking about Machinima? That would be Machinima that told him to do that, as he claims. Well, he still did it himself anyways. He used to say Machinima told him to do this. Wait, Machinima? Wait. BOA is not Machinima? Okay, I gotta look. Okay, after the stream chat, I gotta look more into that. I do apologize. I gotta look more into that. YouTube's ad revenue demonetized in 2016. The tax guy in 2017. Yeah, obviously this is how you racked up a lot of debt. His response was to keep putting stuff on credit and taking out loans to opposed to finding a more stable job income. Here's the problem with that. Phil did not want to get the job because, again, he wanted to do things on his term. If he had gotten a job and streamed part-time, it would have helped him. But when he did that, no.
And I'd be able to pay the debt down over a course of like 5, 6, 7 years, slowly but surely, before the interest rates and everything caught up with me. That was mistake number one. If I don't believe moving was a mistake. I believe incurring an insane amount of debt that I did was a big mistake.
No, moving was a mistake because it was a very costly move for you to move to Washington in the first place.
Number 2 was 2015 when the trolls completely fucked my YouTube channel and basically hit me with so many false copyright strikes for fan art that I had to delete all my pre-stream archives, which deleted like 3 million views from the channel, and the channel fell out of YouTube search rankings. So overnight, a channel that used to have natural viewers coming in to watch me play every new game playthrough dropped out. My views plummeted in late 2016 because of this. 2015 because of this. This was when, you know, every end of the year, whenever I played the new releases in the fall, I used to get giant extra views and extra money. Completely went away. So my
No. Phil. The reason why that money dried up is because you was begging and banning people. People saw through the BS because many times people that did donate you money, did give you money, all of a sudden the very next day you complain about something else. They're like, wait a minute, we just gave you money yesterday. What happened to that money? And you literally go ahead and ban them. So no, that's the biggest reason why it dried up is because of you.
My income way down in 2015. Then in 2016, YouTube demonetized my channel temporarily. And that screwed over my income,
snort.
Okay? And then in 2017, there was the fucking accountant that screwed me over. And I found out that I hadn't done my taxes properly the entire time I lived here because the accountant didn't do his job, and I owed a ridiculous amount of back taxes to the state of Washington, plus fees, plus interest, plus I had to hire a tax attorney to fix the issue, which cost me a ridiculous amount of money. So it was like thing after thing after thing that just kept rolling up on me over and over. And essentially the only way I could keep stuff going and make ends meet and not lose everything was to keep incurring more debt. Well, I can't pay the debt here, so take out a loan to pay the debt, but now I have to pay the loan. Oh, by the way, because my income went down, now I have to keep paying everything else, so now everything gets racked back up. It was just...
This point, Phil, you should have gotten a job and started paying that stuff off instead of actually being online and begging. You could have easily handled it back then. But again, as I said before, Chad, he didn't want to do that because he already had a set schedule that catered to him. And it was a very lazy schedule, which he still has to this very day.
Endless loop of debt. Because every time I thought I was getting out ahead and I was going to get in a good position, something else would come out of nowhere and screw me over.
That's
so
your problem, Phil.
Insanely bad luck over and over and over and over to the point where
that's your problem, Phil.
I'm in a situation where I owe back taxes for over 2 years because I couldn't pay them, and the only way I could get out of the situation I'm in was bankruptcy. You know, that's where I'm in right now. Eclipse Trooper? Who the hell is Eclipse? I don't know who Eclipse is. Jesus.
And again, Chet, notice how, again, he's playing the adept class, and he's not playing it the proper way.
Cook 64 stream?
Phil, you're playing adept class. You should be focusing on using your powers to steady your guns.
That would be Wednesday when I come back from my break. Yes, Wednesday. The controls are so bad, and you fly right through the fucking thing, and they claim like you didn't touch it. This game is terrible. Garbage. So garbage. Garbage game. This is what a dick does. A dickhead wants to torture me. So
they want me to play the game they know is terrible just so I can suffer. The honest fans who actually want to share this experience with DSP actually getting cucked right now. Pretty much.
It's a fucking terrible game. Like, they know it's terrible, too. What on earth? Giraffe conservationists tipped me $1 and said if you could have $1 billion but all giraffes in the world would disappear, would you accept the money? Yes! 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 Oh. Jesus.
Wait, hold on.
Yes!
Okay, look at this chat. Look at this. He has obviously barrier unlock. He still has warp. He has a pull. He could literally throw warp down there. Actually, what he should do, since right now the mech is in armor, okay, Morse is still on cooldown. Crap. He should merely use warp and then have Garrus focus on him.
Jesus. I'm definitely gonna have to use Unity this time, I think.
Yes, use Unity. Use Unity, Phil.
I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm dead. I got completely pinned down from every. They were coming from every possible direction.
Because again, Phil, you're not using the class the proper way. You're supposed to be using the powers because you are adept. Remember that. The adept's biggest strength is their powers. Their biotic powers, excuse me.
From every single direction. Like there's no cover to be had anywhere. Oh my god, they're fighting the robot.
Again, as you can see, chat, he's not using the class properly. And the reason I'm saying it because I've played Adept before. The biggest strength to Adept is the biotic powers. The guns are secondary. Or more accurately, filler. And he threw his warp there.
I still died. Oh my
Of course you died because you had somebody shooting you in the back, Phil. Great job.
god. I gotta use the heavy ammo on that thing. That thing is a tank.
Phil, you still have somebody in the back of you shooting.
The thing is a crazy tank. You need to use the ammo.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. The problem is I got too close. I need to start hitting it with those things when it's far away. I seriously remember in the first playthrough having just as much problems here. It's like super tough. A crazy gauntlet of enemies.
Chat, this part was not that tough. It was not. It was not that tough. Hey, Dunce, how you doing there? How is your Saturday going?
With you, you're Cerberus.
Oh, here we go again. So what? Being my enemy is unhealthy. I don't work for them. I'm not your enemy.
As someone who has avoided manual labor his whole life, I bet you will have smooth palms. You could make extra money, but Jesus Christ, I ain't reading the rest of that.
Oh man. Well, WeWiz just insulted me, so now he's permanently banned, which is hilarious because last week WeWiz did a bunch of high cheering, and now he's trolling me this week like he's gonna be immune, so now he's banned. So what a moron. Okay. Permanently banned.
See, chat. See.
Nice, killed it. All right, that's 2 down. There's another mech. There's only 3 mechs.
I think this is another one. Oh yeah, this is another of those side missions. And why would you?
All right, let's get over here.
Phil, why would you melee the mech? Why would you do that? You're not a Spartan. You're just a regular human with biotic powers. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, my shields are down.
Into it. Oh Jesus, how you feeling, my man? You okay? Jesus, I know you were saying that before. Like, how long has this been going on? You took your medication for it?
I'm screwed. I got no cover. Oh my god, that wasn't cover. It was explosive.
All right, so far Phil has died from this video. That's already a total of 3 times.
3. This is I'm telling you, this is what happened last time. This is actually, if you watch the Thugs on the Floor remix video on YouTube, there's video of me dying here. There's video of me dying on this planet. I remember. I got fucked.
I didn't die not once in this planet. It was not difficult. Again, Phil, you're not using the biotic powers. You should literally, after the shields get stripped, you should start using warp. And not only that, you have Jack there. Jack is a heavy biotic character.
There we go. I didn't know I was gonna die just by simply poking my head up. That's lame.
Shields are down. 7 days and now, Dunce, please take your time. Please take your time. Health is incredibly important, very important.
There we go.
Look at this. He only has what I want to say a quarter of health there. At this point, I would have to stood in cover, wait for my shields to recharge instead of popping my head up because I know I'm going to die. Now that you got the mech shooting at you, and dead. Again, how retarded are you, Phil?
I was gonna die just by simply poking my head up. That's lame.
Because your shields were down, you had a quarter health of left, a quarter amount of health left.
It's hard to tell when the damage is effective. Like, he's firing, but I'm behind cover. So I'm like, okay, use warp. Something he'll be like, oh, peek over and shoot warp. No, he stands up and gets shot in the face.
Shields are down again, Phil. Oh, there you go. Now you remember to let them regenerate.
Okay.
I mean, recharge, not regenerate, recharge. Phil, I forget the name of that gun. That gun is designed to take down armor. Shields is not that very good with.
Oh my god, dude.
That'll be number 4.
Yeah, kid behind cover, still gets shot in the ass. Oh.
The ass jokes.
Oh. Annoying.
Nah, you're annoying.
Ah.
And not only that, chat. He should be using Barry whenever his shields are down. This is the perfect time you should be using Barry. Well, not now, but this should have been one of those when your health was down. Yeah, when your shields were depleted and your health was low, you should have been popping Barry immediately. Pop barrier, pop barrier.
I didn't want to climb over the wall.
Look, chat. Barrier is off cooldown. Easy should have popped it right here and then use warp.
I didn't want to climb over the wall.
You did climb over the wall. You literally pressed you really moved the thumbstick up to move over. Oh, shoot.
I did not want to climb over the wall. Oh my god. Oh my god, you shoot it. You just shoot the dangly
If I'm not mistaken, this is where you go get grunt, I believe.
thing. Timbo Slice, seriously, this makes me remember when you stated you would stay up all night.
So how you doing there?
All day playing games.
Yeah, he does. He does. So far, Hotha, he has died a total of 4 times so far.
It was not a huge thing. It was a rarity. It was mostly on-demand videos on YouTube. And most people did not get the new releases early. It wasn't like, oh, the special 20 people on the internet get selected to get the games early and they all stream and get 5 billion views on their fucking playthroughs because they're playing the game a week early. It was everyone rushes out to buy the games at release and play them and put their playthroughs up on YouTube. So for me, it was like, get that new release, get that new content up, man. Put out the entertaining playthrough right away. And be one of the first to get through the game and profit, basically. I would get tons of views and it would be a very
once again, always about money, chat. Once again, all about money. Not that. Shut up, Phil. Never to actually play the game to enjoy it. It's always about get the money to get them day 1 views, and it's always about money. Yep, definitely I'll do that. After Ice and Ice. Yes. Please do that. Take time for yourself, Duns. Health is very important. Listen, if you gotta stay home, stay off from work for a while, do that, because that is something very serious.
A crazy hype play game? Not really. Not anymore. I'm excited for certain games coming out this year. I can't wait to play them, but I'm not like, oh my god, over the top hype levels anymore. It kind of like doesn't exist anymore because of the nature of the way that they do business now, giving the copies out so early, spoilers all over the fucking internet so early for every game. It takes away some of that hype factor. It takes away some of that fun factor of feeling like on release day you're playing this game along with everyone else on the planet. You know what I mean? And what I would do, you're right, I would do these crazy gaming marathons myself where I would play the living shit out of a new release for like 2-3 days, right? I would play it so much.
Well, why I let him talk long enough because I want to get the point out. Exactly, Dunce. It's always about money with them. He also kind of glossed over that made him loads of money and the attention to get to the whole game's playthrough up onto YouTube in no flat time. That comes after putting the game up in 3 days. Hence why he's mad people. I think he said made people get games ahead of time. I think he meant to say, because they say mad people. Oh, mad people got the game ahead of time. Okay, since they could effectively kill his business model. He himself could have been part of it if it wasn't the ass of. He himself could have been a part of it if it wasn't the ass end of YouTube gaming, and such a negative reputation. He would have gotten a good game done in 3 days anymore, and anyways, something like that.
Fuck. There we go. I played it so much. Number 1, to get as far as I could. Number 2, because I wanted to see the story, as much as I could that quickly. But also to be one of the first people on YouTube to get that whole playthrough up right the hell away, like immediately, full playthrough. No one did that back in the day. A lot of people like they would take their time, they would do slow parts and take 2 months to beat a game. I would beat a game
because they are more likely enjoying the game. Yes, they still want to make sure they beat the game by a certain point in time because it would be stuck too long, but they would definitely enjoy the game, having a good time. Phil, not that difficult.
3 days. So people liked that about me and my content. They found that
nobody liked that about your content.
Unique about me. That I was
the only thing they like about your content is when you was raging.
One of the guys that would get that full playthrough up right away. It was definitely a different time. Now it's all about streaming, having fun interactive streams, and making sure everyone's having a good time on the stream. And I do take my time playing most games. Some new releases take me months to beat because I'm not in a hurry. Most people who wanted to rush already saw the ending before the game was even out because people already got advanced copies of the game and were able to stream most of the game so early. There's no more of that feeling of like, oh, hype because.
They still have hype for it, Phil.
That's not good. Oh boy.
No,
There's a down there.
Wait, no, never mind, Chad. Never mind. This isn't the one where you get grunt. This is another one of the side missions. This is one of the missions where you had to get the oh god, I believe it was the black box for this certain ship.
But yeah, it's a very different thing. Yo, 10 years. Everything changes in 10 years. It seriously does, man. What's up, Crap Cop? All right, shout out to Silent Bob. What's going on, Silent Bob? Give me $37. Thank you very much, Silent Bob. Good to see you today. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. At the top of the stream, by far. And so that's worth $89 tips on today's stream. Thank you guys very, 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 very much for the support. I appreciate that. As you know, tipping me helps more than anything right now, so thank you for that support.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Let's continue. We gotta be careful here. I think the goal is down there. That blinking red signal is supposed to be the distress call.
Yes, it is, Phil.
Army building, huh? Single slice to shoot again. He said, answer, everyone would like to know, do you have a coronavirus outbreak survival plan? No, what am I going to do? What can you do, right? What are you supposed to do?
Okay, so this gameplay was back in 2019, 2020. Okay.
You're dead. Yeah, that really hurt. Ow.
Yeah, because you stood for a hot minute so they get in the cover, Phil.
I did not want to do that.
That's number 5. That's number 5.
I go to a wall and I press A to take cover, but I think the way it works is if you hold A, you'll vault over the wall. So the game is registering my tap as a hold and it's jumping me over the wall and getting me killed instantly. It sucks. I don't want to do that ever. Ever. Ugh.
Because you're hitting the button, Phil.
Let's try that again. There is a crazy fight going on in this next room, so let's see what happens here. Get ready.
They've seen us.
Chad, how much you want to bet he's going to end up dying here? How much you want to bet?
Yeah, I'll say. Holy shit. Whoa. Holy shit.
Phil, you're playing on normal.
What was your first clue? My shield.
Okay, that wasn't a bad position we put Singularity at.
Spamming the word poo in the stream chat. I don't know why. If they keep doing it, I'm just going to ban them. It's going to be ban. Okay, we got a bunch of idiots who are spamming the word poo in the stream chat. I don't know why. If they keep doing it, I'm just going to ban them.
Because you are a coon.
Ban. I'm just going to ban. More than likely, it's a bunch of idiots coming in from another stream. What a surprise.
They have the right to do that. They want to rile you up, Phil. They're going to do that. It happens to me a couple of times. I just laugh it off.
Blue Suns, by the way. Mr. Brother Verichase, I think you might have notifications off for a raid because usually there's an animation that shows whoever raided you, so you give them a shout out. I don't think I ever enabled it, only because I know exactly what would happen. If that was enabled, you have people coming in here with incredibly insulting negative raids, you know what I mean? And I don't want that. I know that would be derailing to the stream. There's supposed to be a thing in the stream chat that tells you when there's a raid, but I didn't see it. I seem to miss it whenever it happened. Do we really care about the poopy poopers coming in here and invading?
Press the poopy poopers. Who cares, Phil?
Credits. A group of people who just come in and say poop, poop, poop. I mean, do we really need to give them a shout out or acknowledgement? You sound so grumpy. Cheer up, old man. There it is, the poop raid. Wow. Look at all these poop
And of course, once again, the scat humor nobody cares about, Phil.
Do we really need to give these people the time of day? I don't think so. Alright, we'll take care of this one quickly. Watch this. Ready?
Oh, don't need him ban. That person got yeeted.
Alright. And that took care of that. All I had to do was turn off followers only mode, and that was the end of that. A bunch of stupid poop spammers. I mean, I guess it could definitely be worse.
Seriously. Enough with the scat humor, Phil.
Really, that's the best you can think of coming to a stream chat and spam poop? So they just came to my stream chat. Poop, poop. Blue Suns, I gotta deal with the poopy pooper brigade. They're rated too. Which one would you enjoy more?
Sorry, Chad. He keeps talking about poop all the time. The adept class and Path and Mass Effect, you have a total of 6 classes: soldier, engineering, adept, I'm about to say soldier again, not soldier, infiltrator, vanguard, sentinel. Adept is the pure biotic class, and Phil's not playing it the correct way.
And more? Well, obviously, before I was an interactive streamer, I would say the games, even though I liked having fans who would talk in the comments or whatever, I wouldn't have like direct contact with them on a daily basis besides maybe like Twitter, right? Now I'd say it's about 50-50, really. Like, we would be having a boring day with a game, but have fun interactions with the fans, and it ends up being just as good as if we were playing an insanely great game, you know what I mean? So I'd say about 50-50.
No, I don't know what you mean, Phil.
Alright, here's the Warlord. Thank you for the dollar tip, by the way.
Personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
So he got poisoned by the gas. Shit.
Of course he did.
PW Dubs tipped me $1.30. He says, when you say troll tips are welcome, are you able to use most of the funds, or would you rather not have them at all and have less fun? See, here's the thing. I need that money.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's gonna be some bullshit.
I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill,
the internet bill.
It depends, because there's some trolls who will come to stream, and they're here just to like, take a little jab, be a little...
What constitutes a little jab? Who knows? It's just somebody having a arbitrary qualification he's pretending to follow because he bans people who talk badly about his gameplay, which is true. Rarely, about his gameplay, rarely. if he's really pissed off, he's not going to use it as a reason to ban you later for something else you're too negative. Pretty much.
Silly, make fun of me, you know. I don't care about that. I do care about the people who want to come here and completely derail the stream. They want to, you know, spew their insane conspiracy theories, be stupid as hell, and basically make it so that none of us can enjoy the stream, right? That's their goal, to derail the stream completely. And the thing is, right, oh, you're getting some money. Yeah, but a lot of these guys, what they'll do, then they'll dispute the PayPal. Now I gotta go through the whole fucking dispute process for a couple dollars, which is a major pain in the ass and very time consuming.
Oh,
so,
yes, I know. It's already a pain in the ass,
for the
Phil.
people who, like, you want to come troll me, and you want to be lighthearted, and you understand that, yes, I want to troll Phil a little bit, but I want to allow him to still be able to do what he does. That's different than, oh, I just want to completely disrupt this whole thing that he's doing.
No, Phil. Guess what? People that troll you this hard is because they're gonna get a reaction out of you. It doesn't take long for you to get riled up. If somebody mentions about Cat, you get pissed off. If somebody mentions about your finances, you get pissed off. It doesn't take it long for people to get under your skin. You're very thin skinned, even though you're incredibly fat at this time. I usually play Infiltrator. I tried Vanguard once or twice. Hey, listen, Hother, Infiltrator is my #1 go-to. I always love Infiltrator. Right now, Vanguard's right behind there. And believe me, Vanguard is actually, in my opinion, a lot better than it was in Mass Effect 1. Because at least then you had a good reason to play Vanguard. I know some people like Vanguard from Mass Effect 1. I did do a Mass Effect 1, which was pretty good, but it got better in 2 and 3.
I don't care if it's a few extra bucks. I want them the fuck out of here, okay? But there's some people who come just to kind of take a jab every once in a while or be a little silly or even make fun of me. I don't care about that. There's a difference between making fun and completely trying to disrupt. So. Okay. So, take that shit. I don't care.
Don't know how useful it will be.
A new upgrade? What could it be? The Krogan shotgun. Grunt gets a
Claymore
shotgun. I guess I'll get it, but now I'm going to be completely strapped for cash at this point. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's not cash, it's plat.
Bill, not cash. It's not credits. Minerals. If you actually go out there and mine for minerals, you get the back so easily.
Okay. We're going to be strapped for platinum. If we just go do some planet searching or scanning, we can get the platinum back, right?
Yes, Bill.
Who is this idiot? Another idiot spamming the chat. Look at this. He looks so dumb.
Of course, he loves calling everybody an idiot. Nobody, so come on, Phil. Just play the game. Stop banning people. Just play the game and actually enjoy it.
All right, we got an annoying troll insulting me, so they can get the fuck out of here. You know what that means? It's time for the remix.
Joker, set a course for Horizon.
Remix
coming
coming
see the professor.
Remix? What remix?
Here come the swarm. Bugs in the air. We got the bugs in the air.
Chat, if he starts singing, I will skip it.
Flying everywhere. Fucking bugs in the air. Go. All right. Internet famous McCroy tipped me $1.30. Says, "What'd you do? Jump shit with the life preserver." I just got in. Am I the first one to quote Back to the Future? You are. That is the quote from Back to the Future that they say to Marty McFly when he's wearing the vest. So thank you for that. That's funny. Thank you for the tip. Let's see what What? Evil Williams says, I think the black DSP merch t-shirt really contrasts the vest. It brings out the positive side of Phil. Phil be dabbing at detractors with this new fresh streaming look.
No. Not even close. Not even close. I don't care what wardrobe he wears because it's always going to be dingy. It's going to be out of place anyways.
Every day, I will do something different. One day I'll wear sunglasses. One day I'll wear a vest. Yeah, like it matters. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
Shepard, how can I help?
Sounds good. Optum says the vest is why you subbed. Damn straight.
Well, if you start singing, I will skip.
We sub to the man in the vest. That's right. Fake tip. Thank you for the tip. The Donald to me said, why are you wearing a hunting vest indoors? Be careful, Dick Cheney might mistake you for a deer and shoot you. Now that's an old reference.
No. That was horrible. So whoever that person that told that, don't ever do that again.
That's an old school reference right there.
You're Shepard. I didn't even think of... Well, you must get injured frequently on your missions. I could give you my employee discount if it would encourage you to make a large purchase.
That would certainly encourage me.
Please, browse our catalog.
Also, by the way, chat, I don't think Phil's paid attention, but in Mass Effect 2, you had the scars. When you go more Renegade, the scars show. When you go Paragon, the scars disappear. Also, in Mass Effect 2, if you get a certain amount of resources, you can have Dr. Chakwas to perform a surgery to get rid of the scars.
Golden Cool says, why do all the stores look so bad in the future? They're all so bare and sterile? You mean like how YouTube went from a really colorful, unique, customized place to being completely bare and sterile? So
Phil, what does YouTube have to do with Mass Effect 2? What kind of comparison is that?
this is pretty realistic, I guess. Metagel capacity increase. a game
Have
salesman?
you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet?
What the hell's
I
it?
love that game.
It's a game stuff
It's based on
future.
Turian mythology, but it's really fun.
Yeah, yes, Phil's a game salesman.
Oh, is that all?
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits for a new game.
Phil, just move on. He's gonna keep repeating the same thing.
2 pennies towards a new game. 2 single pennies. All that for $1 fucking dollar.
It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing...
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
Yeah. Oh!
Of course, Phil will literally want to punch a woman. He would try to do that. And that should try to in the actual reality, but will he be able to get away with that? No, because as soon as he puts his hands on a woman in real life, whoever her boyfriend, husband, brother, whoever it is, they will hunt down Phil, and Phil will literally get the business. And this time, him crying about being an alcoholic will not save his ass.
I wish I'd done that the first time we met.
Nice. Cat, you need to get out now. That place is toxic.
You son of a bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that.
Good.
Checked in.
Damn.
Nice.
Dude, her face is fucked up. Oh, man. Dude, her face is totally fucked up. That giant, like, broken orbital bone and shit. Damn.
Yeah, you punched her, Phil.
Oh, ask me a question.
Great
say,
job.
Fireball, take that shit. Break your face. Execute clown mode. It's time. It's time for Shepard. And, you know, just like everything in life.
No, I'm not. We're not going to sit here and watch him sing. We're not going to do it. Nope, nope, nope. We're not doing it.
We don't want to get to the bottom of it. We don't want to actually find the root cause and solve it. We just want to, you know, put a band-aid or brush it under the rug, right? It's too hard to actually solve the real problem.
Are they blind?
Isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic that I'm the guy?
Shouldn't be too hard if you're
I'm the guy.
Anderson,
Here
we
it is.
need to talk about Shepard.
What's with the eyes? Look at his fucking eyes are all glitched out.
Again, Phil, this was technology back at that time. It was a little more advanced, but they had to use the resources on the Xbox 360. It's not picture perfect.
My eyes are fine, but his eyes are going.
Yeah, your eyes are not that great.
Here we go. Let's see if we talk to her if she has any dialogue or anything before we go. Biology says there was a hilarious infamous post on Bioware forums. Someone drew a chemical formula essay with chemical formulas in it to find out what Tali's sweat tastes like. Oh no.
I'm not going to respond to that.
These people are just fucking weirdos.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Ah!
Oh my god. There it is.
I know that head's not to scale because you can go inside the head of the Statue of Liberty. I've been there.
I've been to the Statue of Liberty too, Phil.
Oh, nice. It's even better. An even better head. Level 5 head. I love level 5 head. Head. Give me head. Give me head.
No.
I need what's in your grey box, Casimir. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old
Oh, I
friend.
missed it.
Let's see.
That's your
It was a
fault.
really good option I missed. Fuck, man.
This is where your special.
I hate when that
skills
happens.
play, Shepard.
I hate
Let's
that.
do this.
I'm a retard.
Again, that's your fault, Phil. Your reaction skills are not that great.
I don't know what the hell people in the stream chat are talking about. People are getting your penis stuck in a coconut. Look what I'm focusing on. I turned to the stream chat. People are talking about someone getting their penis stuck in a coconut.
Just laugh it off, Phil. All you gotta do is laugh off and joke about it. Who cares? Stop taking everything so seriously.
Are you friends, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Back into full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
Ah.
Now you see me.
So what you gonna do with it, Phil? Phil, use your powers. And
Well, there's
dead.
nothing I could do. I was completely surrounded. How annoying. Very annoying because he flies all around, he runs. Every time he has low shields, he runs.
God, he's playing the adept class so poorly again for the last time. I sound like a broken record. Phil, the powers, the biotic powers, use them. Use this quite often because if I can remember clearly, which I do, certain I forget what certain points in the tree actually allows to recharge a lot faster for our adept.
He's away like a puss.
Anthony, I don't
Like a
even
puss.
know. I don't know what his
Like a plan to
his
take out the barrel of
problem
shit.
is.
15 minutes left. Are you struggling to hear me? What? Seriously, someone said am I the only one struggling to hear Phil? Struggling to hear me? I'm a loud asshole. How can you not hear me?
Mostly intact. They could have survived impact.
Because your audio is messed up.
But it's been years.
Straight Cat Show Me, what's going on, man? He's at Vest Type, that's right. By the way, I'd like to take the opportunity to compliment Straight Cat Show Me. I received several positive compliments yesterday for him, saying that he was a very good moderator yesterday on his first day. So, very nice. Thank you, Straight Cat Show Me, for the help moderating
Looks like
modding
he's
yesterday.
stripped after crash.
Uh-huh.
Is laughing? I can only unlock the rare and exotic marijuana themed DSP emote by gifting subs. I give subs to people who make me lol, and Swaggins because he swaggins. Oh, so Snailfoot said that he wants to unlock the marijuana emote? Yeah, but you can only do that, I believe, by cheering. It's not by gifting subs, I believe it's by cheering. The marijuana emote. Yeah, because I think it's considered a cheer mode, right? Snow Carl said he got banned last night. Oh, Snow Carl, come on, man. What happened? What's going on?
Phil, just focus on the game.
Fine, I'll unban you.
Hey, look, another live urban. Wait, hey, and look, another live urban. You know what that thing is at the You know that thing you have to send him an email for. He really, yeah. Blah, I can't even speak tonight. Pretty much what he means by that, chat, is pretty much for somebody to get unbanned, you gotta send an email. And usually when you send an email to get unbanned, you have to send them a certain amount of money, aka $50 to get unbanned.
Okay. Thank you for the tip. I unbanned him. He was basically criticizing my Street Fighter gameplay last night, and he got banned for it. I didn't do it, as a mod had banned him. But,
no, you did. You did it.
Continue.
Yeah, I did it.
And Egg Gangster tipped me $1 saying I misbehaved a few months ago, and I said something I didn't mean, and I want to participate in the chat again. That's great, but tipping me isn't going to get you unbanned. You need to email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com with your information, or talk to a mod. So thanks for the $1 tip.
I'm gonna leave this one alone. And I believe he's playing what he's playing.
All right, I'm so confused. Shout out to Snailfoot, who gifted a sub to Be the Colonel. Congrats, Be the Colonel. Thank you to Latiler, who subscribed to the channel. And everything's fine. Tip me $1.
Phil, you should definitely pick the Locust, because at this time, Mass Effect 2 is literally the best SMG. Because matter of fact, you had a total of 3. You had Shuriken, the Tempest, and the Locust. The Locust is literally the best SMG in the whole game.
And here we go. How can you sit down and play video games with the coronavirus? People are ridiculous.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Oh my god! Whoa! There's a power cell down there.
And instead of using the Locust, he's using the Tempest.
Okay. So we got the power cell. Oh.
Why do you have a sniper rifle on your butt? Mass Effect 2 skill tree was simplified than it was in Mass Effect 1. And instead of playing to the strengths of the adept class, he's focusing on using weapons. Here's the thing, Phil. There's not that many points in the adept class that goes towards weapons. If you want to use weapons, you should have stuck with being a soldier.
What the hell? I'm stuck. I can't move. They attack and what the fuck? I'm glitched. I couldn't move. I was glitched. Dude, I can't move. I'm glitched out. What is going on? I think I'm floating. What the fuck, dude? Look. What happened? Are you fucking serious? The game glitched. What do I do? Whoa! What the fuck? No. What?
Phil, just restart. Phil, just hit restart.
We're all glitched. Oh fuck.
It happens, Phil. Just hit restart. Just restart from a checkpoint.
Wall. I can't move. We gotta restart the whole fucking mission. Are you kidding? It glitched.
Well, that's your fault not saving at certain points.
We got phased into like a fucking rock or something. That was fucking weird. Alright, so Cliffy Bureau could do this up to Wings of Redemption. I'm sure, absolutely sure Wings is going to definitely make use of that sub. So thank you for the support, Cliffy Bureau. Hack the security nodes. You have to find the security nodes to hack, I guess. Let's see here. Your bitch boy Shane Griffin, whatever that means, send me $1 and says, you think y'all ever play Brutal Legend? Does Tim Schafer owe us a sequel? No, he doesn't owe us a sequel, but he does still owe us refunds for...
ESP's still salty that Broken Age Part 2 wasn't up to his par and calls Tim Schafer, again, I apologize for saying that name, Tim Schafer a thief, and he should give refunds. The same guy refused to put up Project 7 and pocket the money. The same guy who gets paid to play games and refused to play them so the remake can come out. Like 2 years later, he'll play it. With that, a bankruptcy looming, better pray that he's not around. Well, yeah. You better pray he's not around for that.
Broken Age, because that game was a piece of shit.
That's fault. That snorts.
$1 saying we have a medical pot here at a Cure Leaf dispensary that will protect and cure you of coronavirus. I find that hard to believe. I'm pretty sure weed does not prevent and protect against coronavirus. I'm just saying. Probably gets you really nice and high though, and you don't care about it anymore. So
I don't know. Maybe you should do weed. It might actually help you out, Phil. It might help you out for once in your life.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do this now. We'll get this mission out of the way. Alright. Mature adult, thanks for the cheer. We're not talking about coronavirus on the stream. Shizzle Boy Cheese, are you sick of hearing people talk about the coronavirus? Yes.
Jesus,
yes,
snorts.
Drick Baby says, it's been a while since you did a Google rant. Do one for old time's sake. Yeah, because there's no reason to rant about Google anymore because I don't care about YouTube. You know? I just don't. I don't give a shit about YouTube, so there's no reason for me to rant about it ever again.
Chad, if you can see how I actually roll my eyes over because he is just constantly just coming sad excuses.
So this is pretty realistic, I guess.
It's gonna be realistic, I guess.
Thing is, now I bring out the heavy weapon, and I'm pretty sure that was probably like the final fight. Okay, Beastbot took me $5 to become the top tipper of the stream. Thank you, Beastbot. He says, I might be offered a job soon that'll pay me 3 times as much that I make now. It'll be way harder, and I love my job right now. So, should I take it if I'm offered it? What are your thoughts? It's this simple. Right now, do you like your life as it is? Do you have, are you happy about how things
To answer that question, Phil, yes, I do like my life as is, because at least I know my life is a lot better than yours.
are? Do you feel that you're making enough that you have a comfortable life and you're enjoying what you're doing? Or do you feel that having significantly increased income could increase the enjoyment of your life, the safety of yourself and your family?
If I need a significant increase in pay, I just go ahead and just ask for OT in my job or move up for a better position. Not that hard.
Do you have aspirations to change things to become a better place or do something for yourself? See what I mean? That's going to determine what you do in regards to this job decision. So many people out there, okay, being very honest, are very happy with the jobs they have, and even though they know that they could do better, they'd rather just be happy with what they have rather than have big aspirations to have something bigger. Okay.
They're doing a lot better than you, Phil, because you are dummy online begging for money.
At the same time, a lot of people just become complacent, and that's not a good attitude to have, in my opinion. Don't ever become complacent if you think that you can do something better for yourself or your life and improve
Says the same guy is doing the exact same thing. You ever take a look in the mirror?
things. Sometimes it takes a lot of hard work and determination to get what you want.
Yeah, it does, Phil. A lot of hard work.
Struggle just to have enough jobs to get what they need. So ultimately, there's a lot of factors to consider, for sure. For me, the job I have right now is the most fun job I've ever had, and I love doing it. And there's been a ridiculous amount of struggle over the past decade to keep doing it. And now you guys know, seriously, there's stuff going on behind the scenes and everything with me, and how much of a struggle that I've been going through. But I absolutely love it. And as long as I keep doing it, I want to. I know for a fact I can't keep doing it forever, and eventually I'm gonna have to transition out once I get the opportunity to do so. So what I would say is don't ever be afraid to go for your dreams, but at the same time, don't just take a job just because it pays more money. There may be a situation where maybe you just don't need more money. Are you happy with how your life is? Are you able to sustain yourself and whatever? And if that's okay, then maybe you don't need to move into the different jobs. Just keep the one you like. It's up to you. Thank you, Silent Bob. And
No. Phil. That is wrong. That is entirely wrong. Guess what? If your jobs make you a lot more money, you should stick with it. You're going to be online begging, which is what you normally do. The only time if someone wants to be online is that you are literally enjoying it. Like for me, for example, here I am online making fun of own gameplay. Do I make any money off this? No, I'm not worried about money. I'm just doing it just fun with it, buddy. I do have a full-time job, okay? And I definitely enjoy it. Does it something? Yes, it does. That's any typical job. But I know for me, I'm doing 10 times better than you.
Mature adult shit against it's a proven fact. If you are shit with money, it doesn't matter how much you earn. That's true too. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to use money or handle money. It doesn't matter if you make $5 or $5 million.
I'm looking for it. Kettle, was it pot meets kettle, huh? Ain't that something?
It's gonna end up getting screwed up anyway, right? That's a true statement. Okay.
I look at it as irony. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic that I'm the guy? Isn't it ironic that I could still be the guy?
Good game, Goblin.
Good Lord, John Mike. Something else back in the day.
$1 sustained as the coronavirus. Well, here we go. Thanks for the $1 tip. Mature Adult Cheers says, if you go out wearing a medical grade face mask, actually, I don't know if you've been paying attention, Mature Adult, medical officials came out actually this morning stating, do not wear a face mask. Like, it does nothing. Face masks primarily help if you are sick and you want to stop the spread of what you have. It's not the opposite of people, oh, I'm not gonna get sick if I wear a face mask.
Jackass. Yes, they do. When COVID came out, guess what I did? I literally wore a mask. And you know what happened to me wearing a mask? I didn't catch COVID the whole time until later on. And it was actually, to be honest with you, I caught COVID once officially. I thought twice for another reason, but once because of family. No, a mask does protect you from getting sick. And it doesn't help you. It helps you from keeping up people getting sick, because here's the thing. When it comes to germs, you have something called droplets. When you speak, droplets go through the air. These are little stuff that you cannot see with the naked eye, Phil. You're talking to somebody who actually works in the medical field. You, on the other hand, do not. You sit your fat ass home and literally do nothing but beg, drink alcohol all day, literally DoorDash, all this stuff. So don't sit here and try to bullshit me with something I definitely know about.
In reality, it's not true at all. And what medical officials are saying is this stuff, because the face masks are sold out everywhere, and now people who are sick and need them to stop spreading their sickness, you can't get them. Because people are morons.
And you're the biggest moron of all time.
So there you go.
Excuse me,
Nope.
I'm waiting for someone.
Still nothing there. Yeah, I don't know where to go to do the other missions right now. Doesn't seem like anything here.
And my intro chat, again, going back to with the Rachni Queen, because he let her die, that one that Sarza should have been here is not here. They are dead. Great job, Phil.
Bartender we already talked to, anything you
Welcome
want,
back,
Lock?
babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just clean the bar.
Oh, cringeworthy dialogue. No.
No, it's not a cringeworthy dialogue. It's actually pretty funny. What you're doing is cringeworthy.
I'm out of here.
Pleasure as always.
Seriously, this is absolutely ridiculous.
ESP, a 36-year-old man is actually angry at a virtual woman in a video game who wants to have sex with him. She's not real. Exactly. She's not real. He's ironically is literally shaken. I've never seen anyone get so upset literally from zeros to ones offering him. And yeah, pretty much. Whenever it comes to a woman, and we know this, Chad, he literally acts like he has a stick up his ass about it. But anytime it comes to a male, he won't have a problem with that.
The leader of Kythera, or whatever that island was, that ends up being a cultist. The friggin' the weird ass dude who wanted to sleep with you the whole game, and now this random woman. Everyone is sleep with me, sleep with me, have sex with me, sleep with me. What the fuck kind of game is this, man? Like, I'm seriously, I'm actually angry. I'm 37 years.
Bill, Mass Effect 2 was and still is rated for M. Mature. Did you not remember when Mass Effect 1 came, when it was about to come out, when they went the whole scrutiny because of you could literally have sex in the game, and the only time you could do that, you had to go through a certain amount of dialogue, certain amount of content to get to that part? Both Mass Effect 1, 2, and I believe 3 were all immature rated games.
I'm 36 years old, I guess. I thought I was 37. 36 years old, I don't need to be constantly bombarded with this stupid shit. That's not what I play the game for. Oh my god.
You play the game for money.
Swaggin says the devs are all virgins, which is good because we don't need their kids to grow up and make shit games.
I'm gonna say this quickly because I don't want to keep pausing. Here's the thing, Phil. Many people that don't actually actually want to have romance in the game are not virgins. People actually have sex. I myself am not a virgin. I've had plenty of times to have sex. You, on the other hand, maybe once in your life, and you probably didn't like it. That's the reason why you're asexual. That's the thing I can think of.
Oh my god.
And I don't even want to think about how you are in the bedroom. That's actually the most disgusting thing.
Seriously, what the fuck did they do the game like this for? It's ridiculously out of control. It actually pisses me off. It's like one of the major complaints I have. Oh yeah, I can find proof of Cleon's corruption right here. Alright, Maniac Cop, I've had enough about this. You're being disgusting, and I don't care that you've been cheering. I was like, one of the major complaints
What
I
did
have.
Maniac say?
Oh yeah, I can find proof of Cleon's corruption right here. One of the major complaints
Sorry, Jay, I gotta see what he says. I gotta see what Maniac
I can find proof of
said.
Cleon's corruption right here.
What's a rubber? Back while Jasper. Okay, obviously it's a sexual joke, which you should just laugh at, Phil. It was just a joke.
Alright, Maniac Cop, I've had enough about this. You're being disgusting, and I don't care that you've been cheering. You've been gross, and now you're out of here. You break the rules, you become a disgusting individual, you're out of my stream.
Again, he likes to hold his chat like a classroom. You cannot joke about anything. You cannot talk about anything. One wrong thing, and you will literally get banned. Case in point.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Moron.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony in Freedom's Progress is...
Oh my god, that shuttle looks terrible. Look how poorly rendered this shit is. It looks like it's made of clay. It looks so bad.
You know what? No, I ain't gonna do it. I already repeat myself too many times here. Let's move on.
Oh, a clay car opens up, and fucking Gumby and a horse come out. What on earth? Look, now it actually doesn't look that bad. Why did it look so bad in that cutscene? Oh my god. Moron.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony in Freedom's Progress is...
Blur, Phil. Blur motion at the time. So it looks blurry. It's part of the whole thing of the game, Phil.
Oh my god, that shuttle looks terrible. Look how poorly rendered this shit is. It looks like it's made of clay. It looks so bad. Oh, a clay car opens up, and fucking Gumby and a horse come out. What on earth? Look, now it actually doesn't look that bad. Why did it look so bad in that cutscene?
Why it looks so bad in the cutscene? Oh my god.
That was real bad. A Play-Doh car.
Why do I actually play the game so bad? Why I actually suck at things? Why I'm so afraid of Jaha won't whoop my ass? Fucking fat ass loser.
Did you
speak to the detective.
You lie!
You said you didn't know anything about
you
all this.
lied!
You've got one chance to change that statement.
What do you mean, Earth Clan?
Tell you what I mean.
Oh dear. Please put that away. I'll be cooperative, I swear.
I would shot
me
first.
everything.
You shoot your own self in the foot. You don't know how to actually operate a weapon. Please get out of here with that shit, Phil.
Oh, that's not good. Now I'm toxic, so I'm fucked.
Come on, Phil.
Toxic shit.
Because you're literally standing stupid. Hospitals are prepared for 96 million COVID virus infection in the USA. Quarantine of the various cities, towns, it's just a matter of time, which leads to... Yeah. This actually, chat, unfortunately, this did actually happen. This actually did happen. When it came to COVID, it was not a pretty picture.
Okay, back to Ilium. Oh, take the cab to Liara's. I'm glad I did this. Time is now. Cheered. And it says hospitals preparing for 96 million coronavirus infections in the USA. Quarantine in various cities and towns is a matter of time, which will lead to food shortages, civil unrest, and violent looting by those who have not prepared. Time to start taking this seriously. I recommend to buy at least a month's worth of food and other supplies while you can. Maybe a cheap gun to protect yourself. I'm not too worried about a cheap gun. But fair enough that people are going crazy and buying a bunch of shit that they really don't need to, because it's not going to be that bad of a deal. People are going nuts over absolutely nothing. First of all, if you catch the coronavirus and you're healthy, most people just get like a mild cold. That's it. The real risk is people who already have underlying medical conditions that they're going to be massively affected, and that is a huge risk. There's a lot of people out there who have underlying medical conditions that can be affected. But the truth of the matter is that, sadly, people are going nuts over it, and that's what's causing the problems. If people didn't run out and buy all the fucking water and toilet paper out of the stores, a week ago, everyone would be fine. But
Philip. Not only I can understand certain people's takes. You're the last one should be giving takes since you literally never leave your house except for once a week. So why would I even bother taking any medical advice from literally a loser?
people are freaking out and going out and completely overreacting like idiots, and they're causing hysteria over it. Because when you go to the store and nothing's in the store, like, what the hell? It kind of worries you, right? If people just act normal instead of idiots, this wouldn't happen. But the problem is people are not logical. They're these fucking emotional beings who let themselves get overtaken by fucking stupidity. So it is what it is. I'm not worried about bottled water. I can easily drink tap water. It's not that big of a deal if I can't buy bottled water. A little concerning if you can't buy toilet paper. So I guess we'll see what happens. What can I say? Let's hope that it doesn't get to that point where there's a mass panic about it or anything like that, okay?
And unfortunately, we've been reached that point, Phil. That was back in 2019, 2020.
Face masks don't stop the coronavirus, so don't buy them, because what they're really meant to do is stop you from getting...
For anybody that's in my chat that works in the medical field like me, I want you to listen to this really carefully. I'm actually turn down to normal speed. We won't do 1.5, just normal speed for this, because he's about to go full fucking retarded.
Organization came out and said face masks don't stop the coronavirus, so don't buy them, because what they're really meant to do is stop you from spreading sickness. If you're sick, they're not meant to stop you from getting sick. But idiots ran out and bought all the face masks, and now medical officials are like, we can't get face masks to do normal medical procedures because all the idiots ran out and bought them all because they're complete idiots. Dumb.
Let that sink in, chat. Let that sink in. Literally, he said, yes, not stop coronavirus. It stops spreading, but it does not stop coronavirus from. It does not stop you from getting the coronavirus. Mind you, this asshole has never worked in the medical field, not once, not once. So again, why the fuck would I take any medical advice from you, Phil? You never worked there at all in your life.
Asses. Anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, the things that are out, bottled water, big deal. I'll have to drink tap water. Not that huge of a deal. But yeah, if food starts going short because people are morons, I mean, what are you going to do? Alright, guys. Once again, we have people being immature in the stream chat. What a surprise.
What a surprise.
Okay. Wave Ice just sent me $2, said, I found your channel through this site you don't play. Your vids are entertaining, though. Well, thank you, Wave Ice. The thing is, if you're watching this site you don't play, and all it does is make fun of my gameplay, I'm totally okay with that at this point. I don't care anymore.
That's a lie.
You know,
That's a lie. He has a problem with this, too.
Oh, no. People making fun of me into this site you don't play is a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Make fun of my gameplay. I don't give a shit. You know.
Oh, if you
That's
didn't, why did you
100%
actually
a
try
lot.
to take them down, Phil? Why did you try to get them
Someone
taken
asked
down?
Troy Baker specifically about like me joking about his appearance, and he was like, you know, he was just like, oh yeah, people caring about how I look and stuff. It's kind of silly. I'm like, people caring about how you look. No one ever made fun of you but me. It was a running joke that I did in my videos. No one made fun of his looks except for me. It's like there wasn't no large group of people doing it. It was just me.
Just a large group of people doing it.
That's the thing. Like back then, I had so much exposure on the internet that people would be like, "Did you know that Phil makes fun of you for how you look because you wear a scarf indoors?" And he'd be like, "What?" Be like, "What?" I understand. He'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why is it a big deal?"
It's a big deal. Oh. No one really cares about this is how you don't play anymore. I agree. Even less people care to watch CSP ironically. Or now, not now, or not too. Or not now too. We are all going to slide off this cliff. Only difference is he's going to need more people and money to survive. Reporting low YouTube and Twitch numbers are not going to save him $500,000, Phil. They're making up, excuse me, hold on. They're making up stuff about me. Him having a secret girlfriend was true. Flying out there under the guise of taking a break was true. His secret, yeah, he's talking about this. Talking about Cat. We know about that. We knew that was true. We knew that was true. Because here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing from what we all learn about. Phil Lilly slid into Cat's DMs talking about how he knew about certain thing about tech. And guess what? His fan ended up becoming his wife.
See, I don't care about this so you don't play anymore. I don't give a shit. But what I hate is that basically when this site you don't play stopped being popular. Because at one point it was really, really popular. Then it stopped being so popular. Oh, so now we're going to attack Phil's personal life. We're going to just completely make shit up and fabricate shit and try to, you know, manufacture drama constantly about his life. That's fucked up. Okay, make fun of my gameplay all you want. Who cares? That doesn't affect me personally. But when you completely make shit up about me constantly, my personal life and stuff that has nothing to do with you, that's fucking messed up, man.
Phil. People can still make fun of your gameplay and you still get pissed off and you still ban them. You've done that far too many times on many gameplays, from Street Fighter to Tekken to Mario to even Halo back at the time. When I'm talking about Halo 4 and 5 moving forward, he has done this, chat. Again, it doesn't matter if it's any type of joke, he takes it offensively.
That's what they do all the time now because they realize making fun of my gameplay, no one really cares anymore. But, oh, we can make fun of Phil. We're trying to make shit up about his personal life and make all this dramatic rumors and shit. It's fucked up.
Probe away.
It's okay to criticize someone for the content they put out. Flat out pignosis. Flat out pignosis. Literally, DSP almost never accepts criticism that he didn't have money to it or didn't enable him to make more money. He banned people endlessly for criticism. Sometimes he still didn't accept it until later, which is true. Plenty of times you like to say, oh, I learned my lesson later on, when he never did. He did everything in his power to not to use a capture card until John helped him and he realized he could use it for streaming, which is true. Which let him get partner and get constant chatting, which obviously his chat was hand-home the whole time.
You know, I'm all for you want to criticize someone for the content they put out, that's one thing. But then you want to go after them for personal shit that has nothing to do with the content they put out, that's fucked up, you know?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Last one out of, Bottle Crunch warning, everybody. But nope. Alright.
That was not annoying, Phil.
Say, by the way, warning everyone, Bottle Crunch impending in 3, 2, 1. Someone whose name is a political name, so I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, really? Why didn't you want to say it?
By the way, Bottle Crunch. Okay. Holy shit. Many times.
I know what they were trying to do. They're trying to point out, the outsiders were trying to point out how many times he did about the bottle crunch, just to prove the point that this dude loves to do it to be annoying. I know what they doing. I know what they were doing.
I was growing up, the Lion King was the biggest fucking. God damn it. I punch her.
Once again with this seal laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Once again.
Wow. She used slam. She slammed and I hit her in midair and her body went ragdoll and came down like a fucking glob of. I punched her many times. When I was growing up,
Sorry, Chad, I just gotta go back because I like to know who you slam.
I punched her.
Okay, Miranda you slam because I know Miranda's a biotic. Callie is not. She's a tech expert.
Wow. She used slam. She slammed and I hit her in midair and her body went ragdoll and came down like a fucking glob of Play-Doh. Holy shit. That was sick. Hashtag DSP drives it. DSP drives it.
How about DSP fails it? Wait. Is he? Chat. I know what he's playing here. This is the DLC to the Shadow Broker. Now, yes, you can play it before the suicide mission, but it's better to play this after the suicide mission because the dialogue for this makes a ton of sense. He's not gonna understand it because there's certain things pointed out at the end. The dialogue's made for Lily at the end. He won't catch on to it because he's too retarded.
What's this?
There she is.
Oh shit! Oh.
Great. Not again. God damn it. Great job, Bundle of Sticks.
Hang right. No weight left.
I'm on her.
An aerial chase for the DLC. This is pretty crazy. This is in it. I totally forgot this was in it, dude.
How do you totally forget when you played this game before?
We're not going into the
Oh
construction
shit!
site,
Fuck!
huh?
Ah!
Goddess.
Oh goddess.
I'm not letting her escape with that data.
So silly.
Go, go,
Oh.
go, 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 go!
Oh yeah! Oh shit! Ah!
Jesus
Ah!
Christ, Phil. It's not that difficult. This was not that difficult.
Traffic, oncoming traffic!
Oh!
We'll be fine.
There it is. Okay. Oh goddess.
She's dropping.
Fuck!
Notice.
Shit! Ass! Ah!
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
Phil, pay attention. Pay attention, Phil. And again, Chad, he's not paying attention.
No, I failed. Apparently I failed. I don't know how.
Because you're not
She's
paying
dropping
attention, Phil.
proximity charges.
I noticed.
Phil, come on, watch out, watch out, watch out. Left, left, left,
Oh!
and of course, runs to the mine.
What kind of guns does this thing have?
So, here we go, guys. Whoa, whoa. The frame rate kaput. Oh.
Okay, that was a video. For a second, I thought that was me. Sorry, Chad, I thought it was me. That's why I stopped. Like, wait, what was going on?
Huh.
Just hit restart, Phil. Hit restart. Yes, chat. Mass Effect 2 even still has bugs. It was part of the game, unfortunately.
I may have a small issue. I hope the game auto-saved.
The game auto-save.
Very nice. And once again, people being immature in the stream chat. All day it's been like this. Seems like every time I play a game like this, I'm going to have to put up with immature people in the stream chat. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not
Once again, we're back at Snark Korea.
I'm seriously just not gonna say shit about that.
Okay, I noticed that. This is where he's going after the Shadow Broker.
Only immature, really fucked up
He's too focused on the chat, not actually focused on the gameplay.
people would do that. I guess if you're gonna go, you might as well go doing a peace out the slide.
The audio problem you're hearing is on his end. The Xbox One probably tried to kill itself. Yeah, probably because the Xbox One was so done with Phil. Okay.
Ow, you fuckhead. Because I had already shot.
Sorry, chat. I had to skip the one because the audio's hurting my ears too. I do apologize about that.
Got it? But I didn't know that going over there was gonna trigger the lightning again. Now I gotta do the whole thing over.
Who cares, Phil? Just enjoy it. And also, that was... No.
Oh
Sorry, chat. I had to skip that because the audio's all over the place. I don't want don't want your ears getting hurt by that, just like my ears is getting hurt by that.
Oh my god!
Are
you kidding me? That was the worst. That has to be one of them, not the worst audiobook I've ever had in any game ever, right there.
Kind of funny you encounter this, but I never encountered this at all, and I played this so many times, Phil, especially on the Xbox 360.
Broker 60 years ago, then took over.
Huh.
I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
I think that pissed him off.
You think?
Yeah, I'll say. Haha. Alright, boss fight time. What happened to Tali?
She's unconscious.
Stasis field ready.
Cat. Look at this one more time. Look at this one more time when you use warp. Oh, I didn't realize I was at normal speed. We'll keep this at normal speed. Just look.
Right.
Actually, I'll slow down for this part and I'll turn back to 1.5. Go to 0.75.
Alright, boss fight.
Look. Shadow Broker shields. Shields. Blue. Not purple barriers. Shields.
Time. What happened to Tali? I have no idea.
Stasis field ready.
He literally used warp. Warp will be a lot more effective against biotic barriers, not electronic shields. Was not effective whatsoever.
So now, your list here.
Yeah, ironic is that if you listen too well to DSP and actually remember what he says, he inevitably contradicts himself and brings up that he has an altered prognosis to keep himself in the right. Just like how he wanted to slap a 11-year-old, then rolled up and just like how he wanted to slap an 11-year-old and then rolled it into a parent should discipline, even though the evidence is he literally, in the format, because he wanted to slap the 11-year-old.
Ask, why am I being hypocritical? Some people shouldn't buy bottled water, but I do. I didn't say people shouldn't buy bottled water. I said people shouldn't buy bottled water in bulk quantity so no one else can have it because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. That's what I said. But you have to actually listen and use context and use common sense to understand what I'm saying rather than just making shit up so you're an idiot.
Oh, I'm using common sense, Phil. My common sense is that you're an idiot. And anything that comes out of your mouth, I will not listen to. And not just sure about anybody else. Whether they are a detractor or not, they should not listen to the crap that comes out your mouth.
Cyber Shadow cheered and said, hope all is well in the land of Phil it is. Thank you very much. Very, very, very hypocritical. Well, I gotta crush a bottle, everybody. Ready? This is like Mount Everest inside an oven. What?
There he goes, crushing the bottle. This is what I think it is. This might be Morden's loyalty mission.
All right.
And by the way, chat, this one's very important. If you don't do Morden's loyalty mission, Rex not gonna be a happy camper.
Asshole. Goodbye, asshole. Goodbye, asshole. Shit. Permanently banned! What?
Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I was totally wrong. No, this is the Arrival DLC. I'm wrong because the reason I went back is once I saw the other person, he had one teammate in his party. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? And that's the only DLC that you get one team. Well, no, that's not the one DLC, but that's the one DLC you get a teammate and they typically turn you, and then you're literally all alone for the entire DLC.
All right, here's an asshole. Goodbye, asshole.
What's their name?
Goodbye, asshole. Shit. Permanently banned!
Shut up, Phil.
Fuck you. Fuck you, digga, digga, digga. I said, fuck you, digga, digga, digga. Oh, my ass. He's right.
Please boo this man.
Ass cheek did not deflect those bullets. He just took massive damage. He's absorbed. Oh, hi. Taking fire. So I can't help it. You're stupid, and you don't understand intelligent, like, conversation and intelligent commentary on something, criticism. So, sorry that you're stupid. Got him. Just be close. Whoa, whoa.
1 sec, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I just need to do something really quickly. Sorry about that, chat. I apologize, chat. I apologize. I was just doing something real quick. Let's move on with this. Hold up. We will definitely way past this. Don't know why I did that.
CSP drives it. Look what you just did. Locked crate. What happened? I know I'm making shit up, so you're an idiot. Cyber Shadow cheered and said,
all right, here we go. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry.
Very, very hypocritical. Hold on, I gotta crush your bottle, everybody. Ready? This is like on something. So I can't help.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that, chat.
All right, here's an asshole. Goodbye, asshole. Goodbye, asshole. Shit. Permanently banned! Fuck you. Fuck you, digga, digga, digga. I said, fuck you, digga, digga, digga. Oh, my ass. His right ass cheek did not deflect those bullets. He just took massive damage.
Man, that first.
Oops. That's not the right one.
Boo this man!
Oh, hi. Fire. So I can't help it. You're stupid, and you don't understand intelligent, like, conversation and intelligent commentary on something, criticism. So sorry that you're stupid. Got him. Just be close. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's move.
Nice. Well, we did it.
Stop it, Phil.
The headquarters of the project. This is DLC, it is? This is DLC, I had no idea.
Yes, it is DLC, Phil.
I had no idea we were doing DLC right now.
Here we are.
What's crazy is, if that's true, this basically undermines the entire plot of the game, right? The whole plot of the game is you have stuff the collectors. Well, fuck the collectors, right? The Reapers are about to arrive. So you just technically, if this were true, and this were in the plot of the game, you'd do this first no matter what. Then you...
Phil, this is Arrival. This is DLC, meant to play way after you finish up the main story. When you do the suicide mission, the Reapers had discovered a back door into the galaxy. It is up to you to stop them from getting into the back door. Again, there's not a time limit on this mission whatsoever. Well, no, there is once you get outside, but at the very beginning of it, there's no time limit.
Go back and worry about the collectors, right?
He's right. You know that?
One sec. Let me get the door.
Oh, look, a troll.
Well, here's the funniest thing, Chad. He's focused on the troll and actually focused on the gameplay, because this is a significant part in this DLC.
I give you object row.
Oh, look, a troll. Oh, look, a band troll. Goodbye. Jesus, that was close. There's more coming.
Yes, Phil, because indoctrinations happen rapidly at this part.
Oh my god! I can't, what the fuck?
That happens, Phil. Either that happens or the thing overloads to actually not insta-kill you, but knock you unconscious.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? There's nothing there. There was no item there. Chunky Jack, that's it. You're out of here. Goodbye. And don't.
Once again, Chad, he's focused on trolls, but not focused on the gameplay.
Don't have to be unbanned this time either. I mean it. Don't have to be unbanned after saying that. You're done. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. That's all he's gonna say. Bye bye.
Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Seriously. I swear, the guy thinks it's funny. No, your shit ain't funny. You're a dumb fuck and you're out of here now. You're gonna say stupid shit and insult me. Like, get the fuck out of my stream. I hope it was worth it. I hope that last hurrah was worth it, bro. Then fuck you.
It definitely is, because they got a reaction out of you, Phil.
Go fuck yourself. Because there's no point in me trying to win over those people. If you're that stupid and you hate me that much, there's nothing I can do to win you over. So just go fuck yourself and go away and let all of us be positive here together and not have to deal with your stupid shit. These guys love the stream. Heads up, bitch. Blah! Blah! Blah!
Here we go. Nothing funny. Different map.
Oh, oh, hold on.
Phil, that's not funny.
Oh, holy Testicle Tuesday. There's nothing I could do. There was absolutely nothing I could do. They literally just hit right in front of me and lit me on fire. I couldn't react to what they did. I tried. I couldn't do shit. Wow. Ugh. I got fucked. I got fucked. But something to use later. Let's feed the fish. So what am I doing next? Now I think we can finally do some companion missions. Oh, come on! How is it my fault that I got pulled into a lengthy DLC and my fish died?
Shotgun. I didn't realize it was me so time, chat. Sorry about that. Phil, you're supposed to constantly be feeding your fish. That's how this happens in this part. When you get the ship, same thing in Mass Effect 3. The only Mass Effect game you don't have to worry about feeding your fish is Mass Effect 1 and Andromeda. Even I know that.
How is that my fault? I came back as soon as I fucking could, and the fish are dead. No! Not him! Ah! fucking shit.
Sooner put him down.
Just let me by.
The same exact dialogue, and the door opens again. The same exact line of dialogue.
Exactly, Anthony. Exactly. It was not funny the first time, and it's not funny here.
The door reopens. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry, no one was taking a look at the chat, and the guy was spamming. I took care of it. We got a bunch of trolls in the stream chat, and this sucks because, you know, we had moderators earlier, now apparently there's no one here. The locked crate. Bypass the locked crate.
Mind you, chat. Now he gets to Chunka.
Chunky Jack, you got banned because, once again, you said something stupid and insulting, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not. It's your own fucking fault at this point. You just got unbanned, and then you act like an asshole again today, so enough is enough. I learn from experience. Apparently you don't, so.
Oh no, you gotta be kidding. Oh. I stink.
You know what's funny, because we're all talking about toilet paper shortages and everything. I seriously cut down on the amount of toilet paper that I use. Like, when there's overabundance of toilet paper, you don't think about how much you're using. And now that there's so little to go around, because people are hoarding like morons, now you're like, damn, I gotta be like careful when I wipe and use only the amount I need, right? It's actually, I've seriously started rationing myself using the bathroom. I have.
Nobody cares the amount of time you haven't felt actually game.
I've never done that my whole life. So if you're not interested, you probably just want to go take a dump or something. I don't know. I guess the next thing will be
him and the doggone scat humor.
adult diapers instead of using no toilet paper. Everyone just buys adult diapers, right? And fills it up. At the end of the day, you just take it off and wash your ass.
Nope. Skip.
Okay. So
Sorry, chat. I can't sit there and listen to the whole scat humor. I can't do it. Cannot do it.
bottle crunch, everybody. Just to warn you. By the way, like no lie, we're basically counting down the final bottle crunches. Because if no bottled water is available, I can't do bottle crunches anymore. So we're actually, Kat and I, when we go out on Tuesday, we're going to get a pitcher, a Brita pitcher, and we already have like thermoses. So we're just going to fill thermoses with water, and I'm going to put my Mio water in there. There's not going to be any more bottle crunching. So. I forgot the key. Giant melting beam into your mouth to vaporize the back of your head. Yikes.
Garrus' loyalty mission, Lily, my personal favorite in the entire game. Let's see how badly he does here.
Got her.
Bill, the only weapon should be switch up is your heavy weapons.
I'm going to die. I am dead.
Well, that didn't take too long.
I tried. I died. It sucks. I tried the combo attacks and everything. I couldn't get his shields down.
That was your fault, Phil.
Probe launched.
Oh my god. Every single person who says something ridiculous is gonna get banned. Thank you, King Goku, for taking time and taking care of that, dude.
See what I mean, chat? See what I mean? Again, he's not focused on gameplay. He's too focused on Lily moderation, aka, and I can't believe I just said moderation. He's too focused on just banning people instead of just actually playing and enjoy the game. Again, ESP Gaming, just take the name out of the game out your name, Phil. Make it real simple.
Fucking asshole. So it's insanely ludicrous nonsense. Go fuck yourself. People basically making insane accusations and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Probe away.
Alright. I've had enough of this guy, too. Another idiot. Get out of my stream chat.
No, shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
Look what you just did! You're killing them all.
Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Zeddy's loyalty mission.
But is he really worth watching those people burn to death?
I'm not sticking around to watch. We stopped out these people and Vito gets away. If he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Fuck the people! We left them. No! Oh my god, we left them! We left those fuckers. Didn't need to be $2. It said Psychopath goes clown mode live. That's right. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta be the Psychopath clown tonight. That's the role I'm playing. Thanks for the $2 tip. 17 Renegade. Damn.
Yes, Phil, 17 Renegade. Somebody do with that. Enjoy.
Evil, motherfucker. Evil. Oh no, I got set on fire. What the fuck?
Phil, you run into the middle of the crowd there. Shoot left, shoot left. Hold up. Phil. Get Zaid off using sniper rifles and the assault rifle. That's your biggest problem right there too. Lack of DSP, not DSP, lack of damage per second. Why use a flamethrower?
I'm gonna die. This sucks. Where's my team? My team never came with me to fight.
Pay attention to this, chat. Look where he's at. Shoot that one person. He's got the mech over there. Gets shot at.
What the fuck?
Got about two more on his right. Takes one down. Reloads. Mech itself. Standing open and not going to cover. Mech shoots him, missing with the missile. He pulls out the flamethrower, nowhere close to him. The mech has full shields. He's getting shot at low health. Use biotic barriers, but not enough. Low health, runs, and now dead.
This is so.
Yep, dead. So, whose fault is that, really? Not the game, but him. Oops. No. There we go.
Where's my team? My team never came with me to fight. They just stayed behind like idiots and didn't come over here to fight at all. They're just standing over there doing nothing. By the way, that gun was absolutely terrible. My other gun was way better, and I got the wrong shitty heavy weapon. This thing's a piece of shit. I also received a dollar tip from someone named Treyarch, and they said, I'll let you want to see what the light side fill mean. Basically, they're saying that it's light side fills the opposite of dark side fills, everything in a positive light. Okay, sounds great. Thank you for the dollar tip. Yikes. Alright, good stuff. Jowls and Scowls, cheers. I was playing a new of Skyrim. My partner found out I married someone in game and freaked out. What should I say to fix it? Jowls and Scowls, you're an idiot. You're trying to be funny, you're not, so shut up.
How are they an idiot? Please explain how they're an idiot.
The Hallex, drugs. It's the clubbered lifestyle. It's fucking terrible.
With a hunger, a longing. No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
I used to have friends who would go clubbing all the time, and they would go on fucking ecstasy and shit. They call it X, and they would just fucking do ecstasy and dance around and like spend all their money and like. What kind of a life is that? Like, you don't remember what the fuck you did? Your irresponsible shit, dangerous shit. They'd be on drugs, driving around, drinking and on drugs, and like, these kids are fucking messed up, man. I was a guy, I just wanted to fucking play Street Fighter and shit. And these people going doing risky shit. I never understood that lifestyle at all.
Read the newest entry.
I'm high as hell. Yo, she's on the drugs now. He can't stay off the high. Chase the dragon. Oh my god, I'm so high. I don't know why he's going. Yo, she's on.
Just before you kill him.
Oh, that's not creepy or anything when you say that, you know. It's totally a normal thing to say.
Sorry, Jay, I actually was not paying attention to that because he was just being a complete retard.
The pill bottle. The door.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here?
Nah.
I promise you'll like it.
She locks the freaking door. She doesn't have like a bathroom. Where's take a dump? There's no bathroom in this place. Move this man! Oh, Giles Akala's now asking about. She's derailing the stream, dude. Giles Akala, I'm gonna say this right now. Stop derailing the stream. You think you're funny? You're not. If you do it one more time, you're out of here. I'm losing my patience with you. You're completely trying to derail shit, and I'm not putting up with your shit anymore. Last chance. Okay.
Of course you want to literally throw him out.
Grocery shopping was not bad because I went super early in the morning. Someone's asking. I was super early in the morning, and everything was there, so. Alright, I know people actively complaining about Giles and Cowles. So you're out of here. I tried.
Get him out of here.
No, really, I did. I tried. I tried to be a nice guy, but you're not listening. And now you have actual chatters complaining about you, so you're out of here.
Sure, Phil.
You can only have so much patience.
Let's see how badly this one, Chad, because I know this mission all too well. This one can be quite difficult when you're in the hammerhead. Phil, when you hear that, that means the hammerhead is about to take. Yeah, Phil, you're about to die, and he's dead.
Your ship is made of like paper mache. It really is. Your ship is so weak. It's pathetic. Shout out to that is so stupid.
Chat, this is the only time I actually agree with them. The hammerhead is a paperweight compared to the Mako. The problem is the Mako, I understand that, you know, wasn't the best when it came maneuvering around. But literally, the Mako was stick. It actually takes some damage. The hammerhead cannot. No, not Phil. Yeah, I know, Anthony. Him singing, no, I can't take his singing.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I have to do it from the start. They're not kidding. They want me to do the whole mission from the beginning again. Not good enough. Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother.
His favorite thing about mothers.
This fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. This DLC is terrible. Oh my fucking god. This fucking blows. Why the fuck do I have to do it from the start again? These dumb fucks couldn't put a fucking checkpoint into it.
Because Phil, you wasn't taking your time. You was rushing.
So all you gotta do is keep strafing. If you keep strafing, they can never hit you. This has nothing to do with me. It goes off the track by itself. Yeah, I can't do it. It's stupid.
Phil, you had to control the hammerhead. Control it. There you go.
Of course.
Of course. Getting shot up. Here's a warning sign that the hammerhead's taking damage.
I'm gonna die.
On fire and dead.
Dude, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't fun. This is not fun. I'm constantly whining. Wah, wah. Shut the fuck up. God damn. This Firewalker DLC is terrible. Your ship is made of paper mache. You can't take any.
No, because you keep rushing. If you actually take your time, you'll have a better time with it and actually enjoy the DLC. It's actually a lot of fun.
Bullets. You have no shields. You have no health meter. This sucks. It fucking sucks.
And I'll count that as a wage quit.
Terrible. I'm stuck. I can't quit out of it. Look, they keep making me do it. This has got to be a cruel joke. This is like Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day? Okay, sure.
Oh my god. That's just hilarious. They put no saving in it at all. Zero ability to save anywhere during the DLC. Oh my god. I seriously don't remember it either. I don't remember this being this bad. Probably because it was a DLC that came out so late after the release of the game, I didn't care.
That's your problem, Phil. You didn't ever care at all.
Okay, so this way. Lollerman's Cheers says, does it sometimes bother you that people will take your rage and fail footage and make drama videos of you on YouTube? I don't care anymore. People who like watch that stuff and take it seriously are complete fucking buffoons. You know what I mean? Like, everyone can watch a montage and have fun. Like, oh, that's funny. You just see Phil rage. Now you're ready to rage. It's funny to watch me rage. But if you think that's the entirety of my content, you're just a fucking idiot. And, you know, you deserve to be stupid. You deserve to be fooled and be, you know, you're a moron. I don't know what else to say. So there's plenty of people who can watch that and say, okay, I understand this is a montage of just the bad or silly stuff.
Skip.
I don't care. I'm not you're watching because it ain't me. I mentioned it once.
This is just loop right now, Chad. I don't feel like answer this, and you know, we're literally reacting to this part here.
All right, this way. I play Resident Evil 3 on hard.
Goddamn, I hope. Wait, goddamn, I hope he is. Oh, Salt. So okay, I know what we're talking about. We get Resident Evil 2 making loves of Salt. We might get that.
I have no idea. I have to do some research on that before I say anything. Corn Pop was a bad dude, took me $1. So someone has work tested positive for the coronavirus, now he's quarantined and he's getting cabin fever. See, it's funny because people make fun of me all the time for staying home all the time. So for me, staying home ain't a big deal. I'm so used to it. But I understand if someone who's constantly out and about having to do things in the real world can be stuck at home all the time, can definitely cause big ego stir crazy, right?
Sure they do, Phil. Sure they do. I'll let you have that.
Oh, good.
He's shooting at the wrong thing, Chad.
Well, shit.
He's supposed to lead the cannon to the thing so he can shoot the shield down so he can blow it up. That's on his fault.
Or what you're supposed to do, not get killed immediately.
How much more I got left of this? Okay, yeah, we're gonna finish this up tonight, and that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. We'll push on a little further. Phil, when it comes to the cannon, you lead it to what target you want to do, and then you move out of the way. This is a fine example of not standing in stupid.
I trusted the targeting. They said it was to my right, and they still hit me and killed me. I trusted it, and I failed because I trusted. I should not have trusted.
This will be the last one I'll pause, chat. After that, we'll just keep pressing on because I know this one's going to be a real long one. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Oh boy. Let's see. We'll do 0.7, okay? Pay attention to this, chat. Pay attention. Right there, chat. Right there. He's still in the fire line of the cannon. Oh, wait. Hold up. Even though he didn't move out, the cannon has an AoE effect. You still should want to move out of the way of the cannon. That's why he still died.
I trusted the targeting. They said it was to my right, and they still hit me and killed me. I trusted it, and I failed because I trusted. I should not have trusted. I should have assumed they didn't know what they were doing. That's the failure. When a human trusts another human, always assume they don't know what they're doing.
Just like you. Wait a minute.
Scared till I cool down. I think they don't move because they're complete idiots, huh?
Just like you. Again, when you hear that sound, you're taking too much damage.
Man, that was close.
Taking too much damage, Phil. And now dead.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? All they needed to do was make it so that it's not a piece of shit and blows up so quickly. And they didn't do that. They made it like super weak. Alright. So just to forewarn everyone, everyone on stream already knows what the hell's going on. In real life, with coronavirus, in real life, with my personal stuff.
Shut up, Phil. For the record, this took place the day of DSP's 34 trusty fun folk call happened. So all the trolling is people mocking his bad financial tendencies and how much he lied and tried to cover for money, etc. No surprise in there, chat.
So they all know what's going on, but if you're watching this on demand on YouTube with no context, I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of trolling today in particular. Nothing you can do about it, that's life. I'm not too worried about it, quite frankly. I'm just going to have fun with Mass Effect 2 and don't give a shit. So, you know, if I have to counter a lot of silly trolling stuff, there's not much I can do about it. Well, you have a mod staff who's doing a good job as best as they can. So, yeah, let's just try to have some good times. Mass Effect 2. That's right. See, people are now talking, and they're basically saying, oh, look, the viewer count just dropped. Right, because there were a bunch of people here to troll me about unrelated stuff to the stream, and now they realize that that's over and no one's going to talk about it. They're leaving. Good. Let the people who actually want to be here and hang out with me and have a good time, and let everyone else get the fuck out, as they say. Fuck off, those negative people. Well, guess what? Vidar just tipped me $61 and basically just said, you know, today went well in regards to everything that happened behind the scenes, and he wants me to wear the vest today, so he just tipped me $61. Well, Vidar, thank you. First of all, let me get you up on the leaderboard. Wow. That gets us to $102 in tips.
Good God, Phil. The amount of looping you do here.
And ladies and gentlemen, I promised it. I said we get the tips go, I would put the vest on. This is the quickest I've ever put the vest on in the past few weeks since I've been doing this. I gotta get the vest. Hold on.
Uh-huh. Nope. Reverse stripper DSP put clothes on when he gets money. This is his 2020 stream donation gimmick. Also, big ups to the guy not getting a live unbanned when the other guy got one earlier, and this is how you don't play. All he has to say is habitual urbans at his discretion instead of half the time telling him to write an email and the other half doing it live, interrupting his streams. Interesting.
Alrighty then. Oh, that was fast. Holy shit, thank you guys for the support today. Already, I appreciate it, man. Well, someone is claiming they were banned in error or unfairly by a mod. This is not the forum to address it. I'm not going to look into that right now live on stream. But,
and look how quickly that got derailed, chat.
You can contact the mods directly and see if they'll undo it. Howard Aponte tipped me $1.30. Says, hello, Phil. Hello, Alfred. How's it going, man? Good to see you today. Thank you for... And I should do the mission so the game will actually save. So if I die afterward, I don't have to redo all the scans. So it's actually smart to do this right now, I think. Okay? Okay.
Sure it is, Phil. Sure it is.
Very good.
Pick some squad mates, Phil.
What? Oh my god, this is hilarious. I love when people like put me in the loop about the most ludicrous detractor memes. I'm not even gonna bring it up, but I just got told the most insanely ludicrous one via email. I just gotta fucking laugh. Okay.
Oh really?
I guess you get offended at anything.
Fire in the hole!
I love that drone. It distracts the shit out of the enemy. Very useful, right? Huh.
Because Tally's an engineer, Phil. That's one of his specialties.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep stream. We learn about Sora and Riku's Bathtub House origins. I think I'm gonna do a hard pass on that one. I'm not too interested in all the 5 million supplemental games based around Kingdom Hearts at this point. So basically, all those fights were just to tie up all the insanely convoluted, loose plot lines of all the spin-off games. If there weren't any convoluted spin-off games, then none of those would have had to take place whatsoever. And in reality, none of those characters matter. It's true. In reality, none of those characters matter because here we are coming to the end of the game, and they won't even matter. None of that mattered. It was all superfluous, and it was put only in there to tie up all the loose plot lines. If anything, that whole segment we just did just proved all the spin-off games were just to make money and had nothing to do with the actual game. They actually did. Every one of those spin-off games didn't matter because now we're going to the true ending of the game, where you see all their plot lines now tied up and they're just out. It doesn't even matter anymore. They're written out. So it was all worthless. Okay then. Alright, Bleach number 9. Since you publicly apologized here to me, I will unban you for now, but please don't say nasty stuff like that again. Hold on. You did say something.
Wait, what did I just miss? Huh? Wait, what?
Okay.
How does it feel to know that your detractors brought some of your cheapo depth for pennies on dollar? He owns your ass. Also, Nancy James coming for your ass. Lying about Streamlands. Not. Oh, this person's calling him out. 6 months loyal of PayPal. Interesting name.
No, Carl, I'm not being mean to you. You're asking incredibly stupid things that have nothing to do with the fucking stream and are just meant to derail and cause drama. You know that, so shut up, or you're not gonna be here much longer.
See what I mean, chat? See what I mean? If it's not about the stream, he's ready to ban you.
I'm talking about. So a few shout-outs. KSI to me $5 is saying, how can you play video games and be highly invested after you got off the phone from like a bankruptcy meeting? You're not human, are you? Listen.
DSP learned how to be stubborn and lazy, which is how you end up being 500k in debts and declaring bankruptcy while in a job that paid 200k plus annually. He learned from his popular days on YouTube to clout chase day one, views for games, and he learned at the beginning of Twitch and creating drama and distress will encourage wheelchairs to sink money into the black hole, which is very true. He's only here because he doesn't actually have to work, and even that, he's on a decline. He's not good at what he does. He is questionably decent at entertaining his leeches and creates drama all the time, which is another thing that's very true.
I've learned in my life that you have to be adaptable. It's one of the reasons why I'm able to do what I do. It's one of the reasons why I'm still here. Over the years,
Chat, how much you want to bet he does? I want to say bet. I'm certain that he does not get to the suicide mission.
The things that have happened to me, right? If I weren't adaptable and if I weren't able to go from situation to situation on the fly, I wouldn't be here. And 11 years I've been a content creator. So many things that helps ups and downs and things that on the fly you have to adjust or change your just what you're doing, right? So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. That's me. I'm an adaptable dude. I always have been.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You've never been an adaptable dude from day one. That's a lie.
Background in my head all the time is a pain in the ass, but I have to separate myself from that stuff. You see what I mean?
Skip.
Rogue VI on the moon in Mass Effect 1 and it cries out for help in binary when you defeat it. Don't know if I remember that. Actually, there were more than a few DLCs to Mass Effect 1. Prison Mike, thanks for 50 cheer. I'm not going to talk about detractors and what's on the news or anything like that. And you got an idiotic person trying to troll me. I'm just going to ignore their stupidity. So.
Hey, Ice, how you doing, my man? How you doing there?
Oh my God, this guy's like super defensive. Look, he's like, oh.
What's up, Ice? What up, Ice? Sorry, we've been doing it. This is how you don't play Mass Effect 2. Oh God, this has been horrible. Oh, I mean horrible. It's been horrible. How you doing, my man?
Oh, you're streaming my mouth. Oh. For some reason, they were super defensive against it. Didn't do a lot of damage at all. What the hell was that? It's like putting a fire hose in someone's mouth.
Fail. Fire hose in your mouth. Okay.
Literally every tiny little thing is a fucking over-the-top reaction. Mickey Mouse Bathhouse gave me $1 saying, why do you hate...
Like, pretty much the whole... This is how you don't play ice. He's been pretty much talking about trolls, banning and stuff, whatever. It's just been horrible.
Kingdom Hearts so much, I believe the story is much more boring than Kingdom Hearts, the story of this game. I completely disagree with you. I like the story way more than Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts is too convoluted, and because of that, I don't like it that much.
Wait, you got your first troll mentions in the comics section? I got to see this. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. We're gonna do a quick detour. Is it from the recent live stream, Ice, from what you did a couple days ago? Because this we gotta see. Me, I've been doing well. I just been trying to get through this whole thing. I meant to stream earlier, but you know how real life gets. Hold up, chat. We gotta find this troll message because this is gonna be something interesting instead of Phil talking about this nonsense here. Let's see.
So just that
we're
step
back.
is
Just as I thought, chat. Just as I thought, chat. Hold on, chat. DSP is a sad mofo who is super cringe, but these query view to stop slop channels are way sadder and way less to offer. I would happy have DSP for... I'm not reading the rest of that. But ooh, what did Ice say? Thanks for the view. And you know, I'm gonna comment here too, Ice. Let's see.